1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me? Oh, that's my echo. Oh man, guys, what is this? What is this? Is this a dream? Like is this real? Wow. Guys, how did we do this? How did we get this far? This is awesome. So, how's everybody doing? This is going to be a lot of fun. Let's just go real quick. I'm just going to go back and have a look at some of you in the chat. And we're going to get started. I'm going to go all the way to the top and say, hello, the first person in here. Frauditor Watch, morning. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. More name changes than Jessica. Welcome. Hey, whom are we destroying today, Will? No destroying today. No destroying. This should be a very relaxed, tame stream. This is gonna be a ton of fun for sure. Larry Ferio, good evening. Good evening to you. Serene, hey y'all. Welcome. Vestige of Peace, good afternoon. Big hugs to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, James Baker, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you too. Mr. Alan Hunt, evening, everyone. Good evening to you too. Nerd Girl Jen's World says, hey, everyone. Hey to you too. See if I'm missing anyone. Untrackable. Welcome, sir. Welcome. You are very welcome here. Non-public forum. Yep. Yep. Flagman Dan says, loud and clear. Very good. Good to see you as well. Aunt B, welcome. Mitchell, yo. Ravenwing, hello, my friend. Hello to you too, my dear. I thank you for your email today. I don't remember if I responded or not. I am the worst at responding to things in general in life. So if you send me emails and I don't respond, I promise you I'm not ignoring you guys. I promise. Janet Nolden says, congratulations, Will. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This is definitely, this is definitely not something I expected for sure. Let's see. Greg Joinick, good evening. Oh, well, not to me. Oh, man, he's not saying hello to me. Oh, well. Jeff Clark, hi, Will. Hello to you, Jeff. Herman Turrington says, good evening. Good evening to you, sir. Kimmy Wrangler stole my Marlboro points. Hey, guys. Miras Forza. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, screw you. Let's see. Anyone else? Adrian, is this a public lobby? Can I film here? I'm collecting information for a story. No, what you meant to say is you're filming anomalously in this public lobby. Oh, man. Okay, Candace Lopez waving. Greetings, Candace Lopez. Mama C says, howdy, y'all. Good evening. Let's see. Is there anyone else that I'm missing? The Angry Vet. So what are we talking about tonight? I don't know at all. Adrian, you got to get the language right. You have to say, I violate your Fourth Amendment rights to tell you to ID. Oh, my goodness. And Dixie. Hi to you too, Dixie. Thank you for coming. Thank you all so much for being here. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys. This is going to be a very special night, to say the least. So Before I begin, I think it's just appropriate if we just briefly just go over a couple of just general rules. Now, I'm not that type of person that's going to be super tyrannical with what takes place, because at the end of the day, everyone has the right to do what they want, and I'm happy that people. I want people to feel as though this is a comfortable community where they can come and their voices can be heard without a doubt. However, I do think, being the nature of individuals that either want to be a part of this community, quote unquote, there's still also people that are fake members of the community or attack members of the community. And I don't want anyone, whether in my group of individuals or viewers rather, or indirectly in the comments section, to ever be negatively affected or hurt or bothered by that. Yeah, and the Angry Vet says it well. Welcome to the friend of the channel, Mr. Mimsy. Mr. Mimsy, please stay tuned, because we're going to get to you a little bit later. He sent me something very good that we're going to share. So just a couple of things to keep in mind. First of all, who am I and what do I do? Well, I am one of, I believe, about 100 different channels, and you've seen the type of content. Our objective is to make sure that everyone is educated in what the frauditors do. And I believe the frauditors' conduct is despicable. I believe they are bullies. I believe they intentionally try and harm and hurt innocent public employees. And even non-public employees. That's been said many times before. Hold on one second. I want to just say hello to sweet Melissa. Welcome, Melissa, to the channel. Welcome. So, because of that, I think that the videos that I put out do a pretty good job of pointing that out. I don't think that audits are bad in itself, but when they're done in a way that intentionally annoy, harass, and bother people, that's not cool. And I think that's not fair. And being someone that works in the public sector, I know they say the golden rule. I would not want someone to stick their cell phone in my face and try and bully me. So therefore, I don't want people to think that they have to sit there and go through with that, because that's simply not the case. So I want all of you to be protected. I want all of you to understand this is such a great environment. It's nice and safe. It's fun. So let's talk about the rules. What exactly we want done. Now, hold on just 1 second, guys, because now, I don't know if I just can't see it, but people are saying hi to Tats. Is Tats here? Tats, if you're here, please. I'd love to interact with you for sure. Your last 9 videos of me have been spectacular. Anyway, so let's briefly go over the rules and basically what conduct is allowed. Now, as I've said in my community post that some of you have seen, I am happy for people to freely speak and speak their mind. So any channel moderators, please, if someone has a differing in opinion, do not time them out. People have a differing in opinion. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly welcome here. And I'm happy to see anyone that is willing to express themselves. However, let's keep it civil, guys. There's no reason for us to fight, no reason to name call. Everyone's welcome to express their different opinions, and there's no reason to bring drama into anything. If there is anything drama related that is mentioned, that is not cool here. Vegas VIPs, the video that you put out about me, it's funny because you got 17 views and you deleted it. So what's going on? What's going on, bro? By the way, you put out a good video, good NFL content. You probably should stick to that and cut out the frauditing. Mini Viola, welcome, welcome, welcome. Excellent to see you. Advans, greeting from the Netherlands. I am honored, sir. Thank you very much. Also, guys, keep in mind, this is a G-rated channel, so please, no profanity, no homophobic remarks, no malicious statements. I mean, if you disapprove with my conduct or any of my commentary or anything like that, feel free to just leave. I mean, I fully believe that your time is valuable. So why waste it on something that you don't like? So let's keep that in mind, guys. Okay, so you're not just going to hear me waddling around, fumbling my way through an introduction. And I know you guys are not going to sit and listen to me talk by myself. So we have two guests here we're going to invite. First, let's just say hello. Oops, not you. Vegas VIP Frauditor Watch, you brought 27.5 views. No, I'm trying to say, here we go. Taipan 23, good day from down under. Oh, this guy. Now, okay, now look. Now, Stanley, I'm okay with you being here. No one's going to time you out, but you have to say something productive. I mean, you comment under my 10 times a day under my posts. I'm happy for you to be here. If you don't like my content and you still want to waste Saturday night in my stream, you're more than welcome to. Please try and keep everything on topic. This has nothing to do with anything about any veterans. We're not dealing with that now. Now, briefly, before I invite our two guests on, what I'd like to just briefly bring to everyone's attention is the productivity of my channel. Now, those of you that know, and I've been made fun of for saying the same thing over and over, but guess what? It's my channel. I can say whatever I want. And what I want to mention is how the growth that we have made over the last number of months. And here's the thing. That could not have been done without you guys. I mean, right now, I would not have imagined 2 months ago, 56 people would be in a stream on a Saturday night and listen to what I have to say. And that means the world to me. So thank you guys so much for that. I'm not in this for attention. I'm not in this for money. I'm in this because I have fun with this. And this is what I enjoy doing. And the fact that there are people willing to support that means the world to me. But here's what you guys can do to really help me out. And people say, oh, I want to support in any way I can, blah, 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 blah. Let me just put this up and show you guys my channel. So if you guys can see, this is my channel that's here. I now have the option for people to join and be channel members. Now, guys, if you guys really would love to support and be a channel member, please click the join button that's there. What I'm going to be doing is making special content for those that join as channel members, and I will ensure that you guys, it'll be worth everyone's while. So if you guys would like to support, be a channel member, that would mean the world to me. But what you guys do with these videos, with just your views and your conduct, means the world to me. I mean, look at this, guys. For a guy that just started on the internet, you guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much. But and Vegas VIP, that's what people do. That's what people do. When they have the opportunity for channel members, they invite people to be channel members for greater content. You wouldn't know because you're not monetized. Okay, so let's bring on our guests. First, we're going to add good friend to the channel, Mr. Frauditor Watch. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Will. It's nice to be here. Hi, chat. How's everybody going? Can I just say one thing, Will?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just let me find out. Let me go back. Someone made the comment about having a real vet up on the panel.
Well, you can go back. Was it was it Stanley? Because he's
yeah, Stanley.
I don't know what his problem is. I really don't.
Stanley, you can go and sit in the corner. There's a real vet on the panel. Thanks, Will.
Oh. Well, there you go. Stanley should be happy. Stanley should be very happy then. Very good.
I just thought I'd throw that out there since he wanted to have a real vet up here. I just thought, well, why not just advertise the fact that I am?
Yeah. There you go. Now, I just need to real quick. Now, Frauditor Watch is another content creator, and Frauditor Watch, I'd like to give you the floor. Why don't you just give us a few minutes and tell us, a little bit about what you do, what you're about, and maybe we'll get into some of your content as well. But why don't you just share with everyone who you are and what you do?
Well, basically, I take a frauditors video and I try to point out what they're doing wrong, why they're doing it wrong, and how they can fix it. I take a little bit of time in getting my videos out because I do a bit of research. I just don't throw something out there and say, "Oi, you're wrong. Do better." So that's why I don't grow as fast as what you have. But I'm getting there. I'm enjoying this. This is just a hobby for me, so that I'm not sitting here bored watching TV all the time, in between having to work and take care of the family and whatnot. So yeah, it's just a hobby. It's just a bit of fun, and I mean, I'm enjoying it. And every now and again, I get to come up on a live panel with someone.
Yeah,
That's me.
No, this is my first time hosting a stream, but I've been on maybe 4 or 5 different panels, and I love that every different channel brings something unique, something different, So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And you know what? I'm happy that you're able to be here and happy you're able to participate for sure. Now we're going to bring up another guest, another good friend to the channel, Frauditor Roundup. Frauditor Roundup. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks so much, Will, for having me on. I'm so honored. Been watching you in your rise, just in the blink of an eye, how much you've grown. So I'm real honored to be here with you today. It's incredible to watch how you've grown. So
Well,
thank you so much for having me on.
I appreciate that. Listen, I'm happy to, as I said before, this is something that I enjoy doing, and I'm happy to just be a part of this. And again, that's because of all of you that are viewing, all of you that are viewing and your support. So that's very much appreciated. So let me just go back because I've been talking for a few minutes. Let's just say hello to anyone we haven't said hello to yet. And oh wow, so I don't look at the chat for a couple of minutes and people are mad I'm not saying roll call. Okay, guys, you guys can calm down. Okay, now hold on. Now, guys, we're already getting a little. Come on, come on, guys. Let's be nice to each other. I said you guys are happy to be here, but there's no reason for you guys to be saying things to each other. So, Victoria B says hello, Victoria B. I wish I had that glass of wine with you. Definitely could use some right now. Joe Leo says the angry vet is drunk again. I don't know. Who knows? Let's see. Mirrors again. This is what every channel does. This is how every channel grows, and this is how every channel makes additional content. Cut it out, guys. Let's see. Anyone else here? Keep it moving. Well, you're enjoying. Well, I mean, clearly you're telling me keep it moving, but you're enjoying what you're seeing. So thanks for being here. Me first. I'm late. Just got my internet back up and running. Hello, all. Hello, me first. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. See, what is this even supposed to mean? Will missing a chromosome? What does that mean? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Anyone else we haven't said hello to? I think that's everyone. Meet the Pifflers. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not, but that's just I'm happy to just there's no reason to make anything. Let's see. Will, your live streams can actually be if you stick to transparency and never timing people. I made it clear. I said do not time anyone out because of a differencing of opinion. There's no reason to time anyone out, guys. So if there's not saying anything malicious and anything that's harmful, there's no reason to time anyone out. Just guys, just calm down. And Mark Dougherty. Hi, Will. Hi, Mark. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. Oh, and Mr. Hypocrisy. Hey, what's up? Welcome. David E. Pearson. Hey, Will, how's it going? David, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so how about what I wanted to do, and again, if you guys keep in mind, as this is my panel of experts. These are my guys here. So what I thought would be interesting, and I want to pull up the actual email that I received. Now, this individual that sent me this email, they didn't ask me to say their name, so I'm not going to put their identity out unless they're in the chat and they say, hey, you can put my identity out. That's fine. And give me just 1 second here. Bear with me, guys. Like I said, there are some people that stream on a daily basis. I'm not there yet. So
Hey, Will.
Yes.
Did Vegas Vince just say I sound nervous?
Did he? I
It's only because he's in the audience. That's it.
I don't know. Mr. Hypocrisy, can I be a channel member? All you have to do is go on my profile and hit the join button. That's all you have to do. The Angry Vets, I am a small, puny channel. I don't know where the negativity is coming from. Anyway, guys, so what I want to do is I want to share this email. And this was one of the first emails that I got from a channel or from a subscriber. Now, let's make sure I'm sharing this correctly. There we go. Oops. I said, bear with me, guys. So this was a very thought out question. This subscriber says, hello, Will, I'm writing to you about a video where Georgia Transparency is auditing the Georgia District Attorney's Office. In the video, he recorded an attorney who was conducting discovery and began harassing the receptionist when she asked him not to record the attorney conducting the discovery. There's a couple of good questions here that I think would be great if we watch the video. We can really do a deep dive on. You guys up for that?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So, a couple things that are interesting. So, Georgia Transparency using FOIA requests to harass people who tell him no. Should the government refuse to give personnel records and FOIA requests to protect employees? Now, Emily also said that she did not mind being recorded. That's before Georgia Transparency tried to instigate a confrontation. Could she still legally perform the privacy strike? And these are all very, very good questions. I'm very interested to hear you guys' viewpoint on. I think we can definitely do like a deep dive onto this. So I'm going to pull the video up. It's like 40 minutes long, so I am going to cut out, all the dead air and whatnot, but we'll have to just see what happens. So give me just 1 second, guys. And here it is. So I'm going to start playing it, and guys, just go ahead, And also, guys, in the comments, this is supposed to be a productive chat. Let us go through, and please, let's keep the conversation relevant to what we're talking about and what we're watching, please. So let's watch the video.
You can film me. Hi. Yeah. Don't film her.
Okay, what are you here for?
Or take
So
pictures
are you
of
just
them?
provoke an argument with them?
Yeah,
See
his
what
purposes. So I'm
You
not
don't have to know what my
person.
purpose is, man.
GT went hot in Forsyth County, Georgia at the courthouse. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future stories. Most public officials in here were polite, friendly, and professional, except for the DA's office upstairs, where we met Emily and John Bennett, to include a lieutenant from the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office that believes enforcing feelings rather than law takes precedence. This lieutenant compared my camera to waving a gun around in the air. Let's check out and inspect the Forsyth County courthouse.
Christmas tree.
You can't come here, sir.
Oh, I'm not.
No, you have to go back around that way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the public is that way.
Oh, there was nothing here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was nothing here. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I figure we're allowed to just kind of walk
Our
around.
mailman comes that way. That's why we need to.
Oh, okay, cool beans.
Who are you? Are you videoing?
Yeah.
What are you videoing?
I'm sorry.
What are you videoing?
Oh, just the courthouse.
Who are you?
Just myself.
Your name?
Russ, yours?
What do you do?
Just like here and there stuff. Yeah. And your name, ma'am?
Peggy.
Peggy? Oh, nice to meet you, man.
You too. You need help with anything?
Oh, no, ma'am. Yeah, no, I'm good. I appreciate it, though.
You're welcome. Those are the oldest law books that we have here.
Whew. They look old.
They are old, like early 1800s.
Ooh. Wow.
Had the wrong screen open. I want to pause this right here just for a moment, guys. And I want to get your take on something. And that is when it comes to audits being done per se. When you see what he's done so far, I personally don't see a problem with. I don't. Because if you look at where he starts by being relatively polite, asking a question. The woman didn't say she had a problem with him not recording, though she could have had the right to tell him no, filming is not required. I don't think there's anything wrong with what we've seen so far. What do you guys think?
I would tend to agree with you, Will, that at the moment, I mean, I have seen this one. At the moment, there's nothing wrong with what he's done. I question he's inside the courthouse. Is this courthouse the same as other courthouses where you got a Chief Justice who has put out a directive saying you can't video and audio record? In that case, what he's doing is wrong, but he doesn't show that at the start. Has he deleted it? Didn't he want us to see it? But yeah, at the moment, if he is allowed to record there, so he's done nothing wrong.
Right. Round up
He
anything
hasn't done
to
anything
add?
wrong yet. Yeah, he doesn't have anything yet. But
Hold on. Someone get Mitchell out of the chat. That's disrespectful. Take Mitchell out. If he's gonna start with the homophobic stuff, get out of here. That's disgraceful. I don't want that. I don't want that in my chat. I don't want that in my chat. So yeah, and the whole thing is this: if there is something that says whether or not filming is or is not permitted, that would be one thing. But then at the same time, that would be the young lady's responsibility to regulate whether or not he filmed it. She would have to notify him, but she didn't. So therefore, I don't think there's anything wrong. I mean, at this point, again, it's like every courthouse has different rules and regulations. I don't know if filming is or is not one. If there was just transparency on his end, he should have shown it, whether or not there was or not the right. So, therefore, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong so far. And it's funny because it's like you'll see audits that are done and people will still say, oh, they violated my rights, when literally they let them film and record. So anyway, I agree with you guys. I think this is a relatively good enough start so far, but I firmly believe this is about controversy. This is not about rights fighting.
I mean, if he posted this, he wouldn't get any views on it. There's no action. There's no, as you said, no controversy. There's nothing to draw his crowd in to watch it. So, it'll be a failing video. Says me, who's only got a couple of decent videos. But, we'll see what happens.
Agreed. I won't say this
Damn
person's name.
crowd.
Mitch XO genuine. Mitchell, you need to go somewhere. This is a very special guest, guys. I won't say anything else. She's very special to me. But yeah, Mitchell, you can go. You can go. I asked, could I get paid to become a member? Could you get paid? What kind of sense does that make? Could you be paid? What do you think this is? But no, So David says it very well. Without conflict, there's no profit because it's feeding a market where they're looking for confrontation. That's what this is about. So no, it doesn't make any sense. Just real quick, I want to say thank you to Edith for your $3 super sticker. I don't know how this works yet. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, and channel whoever's. I think I have like 2 moderators on. Stanley's cursing. Get Stanley out of here. I said this is G rating, no cursing. Kick Stanley out. I'm not gonna do this. And someone else had asked real quick about. I guess this channel doesn't like free speech. I made it very clear free speech is welcome here, just not with the homophobic stuff and not with cursing and swearing. And I think that's a very reasonable request. Are real vests able to get a membership? Are you saying like gifted memberships? I don't know how that works. I really don't know how that works, guys. Okay. All right. Let's carry on then. and let's just have an. Let's see. Look, let's see how if this gets any better or worse.
Thank you so much. You have a Merry Christmas.
The city of Cumming, Georgia, has a history for a famous case law. The 11th Circuit held there is a First Amendment right, subject to reasonable time, manner, place restrictions to photograph or videotape police conduct, because the First Amendment protects the rights to record matters of public interest. Smith v. City of Cumming, 11th Circuit, 2000.
I gotta pause it there because again, his whole case law contradicts his entire video. Go back to the case law and look for the terms. In the law, what's essential that attorneys are paid for is to break down every single word of what the law says. When you look at the case law that he puts up, and Smith v. Cumming, I'm familiar with the case, it says subject to reasonable time, reasonable manner, and place restrictions. That's also partially quoting Turner v. Driver, which is another case that's used. When you watch his conduct as this video progresses, he does not do this. He does not engage his rights under a reasonable manner or a reasonable time, and therefore he is demonstrating the hypocrisy in his own argument. So keep watching.
Man, this courthouse is nice. Reception, district attorney. Oh, hi, George.
Can I ask what you're doing?
I was just taking some pictures and filming the public areas of the courthouse.
Okay. For what?
Oh, just like myself and stuff. Like,
Okay.
yeah, just taking some video and pictures of the public areas. Just checking out our courthouse.
Okay.
Yeah. And that should be okay, I think.
Don't film her though. She didn't ask to be filmed. She's not a public employee, so.
Oh, but we're in public.
Yeah, but she's not a.
Question. That statement, we are not in public. What does that mean? Well, first off, and this is for my experts. What do you guys think? Is he in public? Yes or no?
No. He's in an office. He's gone through a closed door. He's in a private office belonging to the district attorney. It's his receptionist out the front. There's an office at the side there where that lawyer's doing her discovery work. He is no longer in a limited public, well, what we classify as a limited public forum, i.e. out in the main court area. He's now gone into a private office area. So, no, he's not in public. She's got the right to say
camera
no.
there.
Hey?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but just by pointing your camera in a back office, that's intrusion right there. That's not public.
Exactly.
So the proper term is a limited or a private forum. Now, here's the thing with this. As mentioned, there is a reception area. There is a closed door. They can regulate the conduct that takes place. However, this does not classify as a traditional public forum that's just simply open. First off, I do understand. I am curious. Like, yeah, the comments are saying he's in a limited public forum, or no, well, non-public, limited public. I think it varies again on the regulation specifically specified in the regulations or policies of the building. I don't know. But it's clear that this is not a traditional public forum. And again, this is in a district attorney's office where there is confidential information. Now, I know the frauditors don't like that word. Or, there is no such thing as private. If something's private, you have to create privacy. But one of the questions that was asked, and I'm not going to pull it up for simplistic sake. Just give me 1 second. The first question that the channel subscriber asked was, does the attorney conducting the discovery have a duty to her client to perform a privacy strike? And I think that's going to come up pretty soon when he starts intentionally trying to agitate this employee. So let's keep playing that.
Public employee, so she doesn't need to be filmed.
Oh, okay. But isn't she filmed with those cameras up there?
These are in here. These are for us.
I hate that.
too.
I hate
Oh,
that
well, this is for
statement.
me.
Okay, well, she didn't ask to be filmed.
Because here's the thing, and I talked about this when I was on Hez and Ray's channel like a month ago, because that was the whole argument Hez was bringing up. Hez was like, or I don't know if it was Hez or if it was a Cupcake, I can't remember, but one of them had made the argument. They said, why do they say security cameras are the same as cameras? Security cameras are not being disseminated to the public, number one. Number two, they are not zooming in on people's personal information. And they say, well, I can FOIA security cameras. Not necessarily. And if that's the case, they will be all because someone FOIAs that information. They probably, honestly, would be redacted if they're filming personal and confidential information. So therefore, this, like comparing him filming to make money on YouTube just to annoy and harass in comparison to security cameras securing the establishment, then I think that's a terrible argument. I really do. I don't know if you guys agree with that.
Yeah, if they can FOIA that, but what they're going to get is going to be grainy. It's going to be far away. Anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, like your face, your voice, what you're writing down, you're not going to be able to see any of that.
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, working in the security industry, our security cameras over here are governed by legislation. I don't know what it's like in the US, and we can't just hand out video to everybody that wants it, even if you do FOIA it, and I'll hand it out to the police. Not a problem. I get requests on nearly a daily basis, which is another reason why my videos take so long to do, because I'm having to do videos for our police department as well. But I'll hand it out to them. Not a problem. We had a request for some video about 2 weeks ago, and I had to sit there and go through and mask out everybody's face except for the person that was requesting that video. And by the time they got it, it was like, what are you going to see? You're going to see you walking through a shop. You can't see anything else. This is a waste of my time and it's a waste of your money, but hey, thanks for paying me for doing it. So yeah. You're not going to necessarily get it. Just because you put a freedom of information request for it, it can be denied on various grounds. Particularly over here. I don't know so much with the US. But,
no, it's the exact same thing, especially when it's done intentionally to try and annoy and harass, because that's what a lot of this is. I mean, it's like all you have to do is watch the full content. I mean, they don't want to, that's why with the whole anonymous thing, and they want to put their names on it and whatnot. But if it's unreasonable, and that's part of some of the questions that are asked, because these guys will make these requests with the intention of annoying and harassing innocent government employees, and it's wrong. So I don't know. But I think it's good that, this video ends the way that it ends. Just one brief moment, guys, before we continue. I want to address super quick. Hold on, please. Hold on one second. Here we go. Amethyst Jones, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I can't see who they're going to. One day I'll get good at the streaming stuff, I hope. But thank you so much. It's so kind of you for giving those 5 channel memberships and being a channel member yourself. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Yeah, and anyone that wants to become a channel member, we're gonna have extra content for you guys. So I appreciate you guys. And you know what? Must support Willis family. Thank you. Your family too. Thank you. Okay, let's carry on in the video and let's watch how his content escalates.
Will, can I just cut in quickly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Victoria B. She received a gifted membership. Vestige of Peace. Pez GTO. I got one, and Alan Hunt, retired CDL, was also received a gifted membership from Amethyst Jones.
Thank you. And you know what? As if we get some more of those, if you can just shout those out for me, that would be great, because I just can't see it where I am. But thank you very much for that. And for you 5 members, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We're going to put some nice extra stuff out for you guys this week starting. No problem. And hey, well, looks like we have another channel member. Maximus the Frauditor Banquet became a YouTube channel member. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much.
That's a great name.
So, yeah, totally. Oh man. All right, guys. Let's carry on. People are asking for a wrench, guys. I don't even I think one person has a wrench. I will probably step aside and add one more wrench just to control everything, but I'm trying here. Anyway, guys, let's carry on with the video.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can pull.
Handling confidential documents.
Okay, then I would suggest to probably do that in private. Maybe shut the door so that you can handle it private. Because what if I'm walking here and just happen to look in there and then I see the stuff in there and everything.
Uh-huh.
So.
Hey, can you come up front for me, please? Thank you.
So I'm just curious about because it's like y'all work for the public and everything.
Yeah, we do, but she's not a public employee.
I know, but we're in public.
She's not a county employee.
But I know, but we're in public.
She's just a citizen. She just is.
Here's my whole thing with this. He's going back and forth about oh, this is public. Oh, this is public. Oh, this is public. He's getting what he wants. He's filming an employee. And it's like, first off, it's bringing. He says, why are you brining attention to her? First off, learn how to spell, dude. Number one. But yeah, so I don't understand that. It's like he's and I think it's perfect. Mr. Mimsy just said it. He's actively creating a disturbance. You want to film? Go ahead and film her, but stop trying to escalate the other person that is not involved with this at all. And just real quick, Auntie Jackie has become a YouTube channel member. Thank you, Auntie Jackie. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's we'll talk a little bit later about certain phrases. To me, the word intent comes to mind, and he's intentionally trying to cause a reaction, and that's a problem. But I
think he's overstepped the line. He's overstepped the line.
I don't think he has just yet, because you got to understand. He also, first off, she has not asked him to leave yet. She has made a request, and I know that's going to be you saying, "Oh, are you asking me? Or are you telling me?" Like, she's made a request, and he at this point is just being, rude. But he's not doing anything technically illegal yet. Wait until his conduct continues, and then it escalates. So
what if you were to zoom in on those documents, though?
Say again?
What if he were to zoom in on those documents, though?
Oh, you haven't seen this. Just wait. Trust me, we're going to talk about that. Don't worry.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I know. I know, but we're in public, so if someone else come in here with a phone or a camera or something recording, would you tell them not to record me because I'm a private citizen?
Yeah, if someone came in here and was trying to film you, I would say. No, but
we're allowed to, though.
Okay, you can film me. Hi. Yeah, don't film her.
Film who?
Don't go in there and film her.
No, I'm not going in there.
He is filming random people. She's doing discovery.
Okay, what are you here for?
I'm in a public area of my courthouse.
The public area's out here. You're more than welcome to film in the lobby.
No, but isn't this a public lobby for the district attorney's office?
That's
not.
A
meeting.
Yeah, but I'm not in there.
She's doing it. Don't film her.
You're more than welcome to film inside the courthouse.
But we created privacy. We closed the door.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting you to come in here and try to film our attorneys coming in. So she's doing discovery with confidential documents. She didn't ask to be filmed.
But why is she doing working with confidential documents and with the public?
Expect someone to come in with.
All right, guys. This is a great place to pick up.
God almighty.
Hold on. Let's just real quick. Herman. Oh, Herman. much. Thank you for being a channel member. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so let's start with number one. She asked him not to film her. What was the first thing that he did?
Went and filmed her.
Did you notice what he did? No, he didn't film her. He walked to the door and stuck his camera in the room and filmed her intentionally.
Yeah.
That is not cool. That is not cool in the slightest. Now, so some couple of interesting things. Now, she mentioned that she was the attorney was doing discovery for a client, and that leads to a very interesting question. And that question is, does an attorney conducting discovery have a duty to her client to perform a privacy strike? And the answer is, go ahead.
Can I just jump in quickly?
Sure.
Amethyst Jones has gifted another 5 memberships, and those memberships have gone to Society Red, Mama C, Frisian Mum, Mike Smith, and Vegas Vips.
Vegas Vips got a membership.
Pot.
Oh, you can't make that up. I love how the guy says he's leaving and he's still here. Oh my God. Okay, well, first off, to the 4 of you guys, thank you guys so much for your support. Enjoy the channel membership. Vegas, why is Vegas still here?
Vegas Vips, you are not a god in any shape or form.
No, not at all. But Amethyst Jones, thank you. That's 10 memberships that you have gifted. So kind of you. Thank you so much for that. And you know, we're gonna do something nice for you in the near future, Amethyst Jones. Absolutely. That's very kind of you. Oh my God, Vegas Moms. Channel member.
And you know
I'm
what?
sorry.
For Georgia Transparency, now I'm going to be hearing his voice always. Whenever I listen to his voice, all I start doing is doing his voice. Just, my name is Russ. Oh, my name's Russ. I'm going to be doing that all night.
That's pretty good.
My name is Russ. Yeah, I started doing it.
So I want to just talk briefly about something, because it's if he films confidential information on a client, on an attorney that's doing discovery, the attorney absolutely can perform a privacy strike. Now, first of all, he is violating the confidentialities between an attorney and a client, because what is happening is there's something called attorney-client privilege. So what he is filming is privileged information. Just like if he were to go into a hospital and start filming counters of people's medical records, he could be charged for that. He could. But it's a lack of education. I mean, at that point, first of all, the officer did the right thing by creating privacy, because that's what they say, oh, create privacy. He created privacy. He has no lawful business. He does not have a purpose. And he says that they shouldn't be doing discovery in the public view of the public. She's in a private office. And here's the thing. You could argue that where this young lady is sitting here is quote unquote public. I don't think it's public, because I think that's still a secure area, what's called a limited public forum. But the room that she's in is not open to the public. That room that he just stuck his camera in and zoomed in and filmed, that is clearly a private office where she is conducting business for the client. So guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that right there crosses the line. Yeah.
I disagree with you there, Will. Where Emily is sitting is not a limited public forum. That is private. It is a non-public forum. Just because you can walk in there.
That's my point. That's debatable. That can be debated, because to me, it's a stretch saying that that's a public. I mean, I don't think it's a public office. I think it's limited. I think that people can enter the office with limits, but
yeah, the limits are you've got to have a legitimate reason to go in there.
Correct. Correct.
GT doesn't have a legitimate reason to be there. He doesn't have a legitimate reason to be in the courthouse apart from being an a-hole.
Right.
He
Yeah,
filmed.
you need to go in there and
lawyer.
request their services. If not, you're just loitering.
Yeah.
Right.
He
No.
filmed the lawyer in the office. Crossed the line there. Right. This is where now I gather the gentleman, I haven't been able to witness it yet, the gentleman in the back that walked through that back door, I gather he must be the district attorney. This is where he needs to tell the lieutenant he leaves. If he doesn't leave, he's trespassed. He needs to be backing up his staff, and he lets her down.
I agree.
And you said earlier that she requested that that GT leaves.
Right.
Depending on how
I
you
agree
ask,
with that.
depending on how you say it, yeah, it can sound like a request, which is why when in my job in doing security, it's not, oh, I want you to leave. It's you will leave, and I don't give them a choice. 30 seconds later, I toss them out, and it's very clear. You will leave.
Which is protecting the establishment that you are paid, let's face it, paid to protect.
Exactly.
So absolutely. Just super quick, little Dickens 2 has become a YouTube member. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you very much. Chill Rob G with this statement. If anyone is a longtime frauditor troll supporter, you know this reference. I live here. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys.
There's something we haven't touched on yet.
Yeah.
That I already see is happening. He is disrupting the flow of business or the flow of the office. They stopped for 5-10 minutes to kind of follow him around. We haven't mentioned that yet, have we?
No, not yet.
No,
But that's
I don't think we've gotten far enough into the video to really dive into that just yet. Remember, this video, think of it this way. All of this has happened, and we're only 6 minutes into a 40-minute video. We're not going to get through the whole video. We'll probably cut it halfway through. But this is, will you, if I became, oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be paying attention to the chat. People are just saying nonsense. But I think if we get further into that video, then we can really address that question. Because I think that will need to be discussed coming up soon. So let's pick up and see if we can get about 4 or 5 minutes in. So I know you guys are gonna have a lot to say. Just kind of hold off if you can for a couple of minutes. Let's carry on.
With the camera.
But what if someone came in and looked at it?
Nobody's going to do that.
So we can look at confidential documents, but we can't film or take pictures of them?
Provoke an argument?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what he's doing.
No, I'm trying to film.
Well, I'm
and
just
take...
asking, what is your business here?
My business is to record and take pictures and document my public. I don't want to talk to you. I want to be left alone.
Well, I actually want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
Okay. What business do you have? They don't need to know.
You ever
heard
heard?
Yeah, I said you're doing discovery.
Okay, I just don't know what
See
his
what
purpose is, so I'm
You
not
don't
just a
have to know what
random
my
person.
purpose is, man.
You're right, but I'm
You
not just a
don't.
random person. I have a job.
Hold on. I know I said I wanted to go in, but did you guys hear what he just said? He said to agents of the establishment, he can stand there and they don't need to know what he's doing. What's the logic of that? Tell me.
Dumbfounded. I can't think of any logic. They've got a right to know whether he wants to believe it or not. They have a right to know because they're in the building. This is taking it as a stretch, right? And taking it way out there. But for all they know, if he's saying that, what's to stop him from being, quote unquote, a terrorist who's looking at trying to destroy the building? I know I'm taking it way left field here.
But that's not a stretch. I don't think that's a stretch.
But I mean, nobody ever thought of a Boeing 737 being used as a missile to take down a World Trade Center until 9/11 happened. Right?
So here's my question.
The lieutenant here needs to remove GT. It's as simple as that. He's overstayed his welcome. He's disruptive. He's preventing the normal course of business. The lieutenant here needs to step in, remove him out of the building. And if he wants to kick up a fuss, I'm sure the lieutenant's got a nice set of matching bracelets that will fit him not quite nicely and take him down to the jail or take him to a judge and have him done for contempt.
At this point, but here's the only problem with that. He has still yet to be asked to leave. And that's what's like. You need to. Well, I'm wrong. He did say let's step out real quick. Jenny has gifted one Air of Transparency membership. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I think I can see now because I have my iPad open. That channel membership went to Jeff Clark, was gifted a membership. So thank you very much. Welcome, guys. So, I mean, I think the concept that you can enter a private establishment, a government building, one, you don't have to identify. Two, you can just film blindly and cause a reaction. And three, you can annoy and harass innocent employees, and there are still minimal to no repercussions. That's not cool. And that's just completely illogical. So I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Let's carry on. I want to get to about 10 minutes into the video because I think there is just a whole lot of just back and forth. That's in essence the same thing, and there's no reason to do that. So let's just carry on for a few minutes.
Then do your job.
Confidential documents.
You said, bring me a camera.
Then do your job.
Bring me a camera.
Yeah, and say you didn't ask to be filmed, did you?
I didn't ask to be filmed by those cameras in here.
Then don't come in here.
You
Film
did.
me.
The courthouse is all under surveillance. You were on surveillance before you got to the
I
camera.
know.
By coming into the courthouse, you would understand.
Exactly. Yeah. And anywhere the press can go,
you
the
just
public can
said
go.
that you didn't want to be filmed by those cameras, but you freely and voluntarily came into the courthouse property.
And she freely and voluntarily came into the
She
courthouse.
works here.
She just said she doesn't work here.
Me? I work
Yeah.
here.
Here, just for the best purpose, just ignore him. Just ignore him.
Oh, ma'am, what's your name, please?
Why do you need to know my name?
I'm going to do an open
Just
records
go-
request,
Go
please.
about your business. Hey,
Open records?
Open Records Act here.
you got to fill out paperwork if you're welcome to do
So if
that.
someone comes in here to get services from the district attorney, this is where they come, right?
Yeah, just submit paperwork for me.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
all
this
about my
one.
business. You're more than welcome to film whatever you want to hear.
So
but
she's
they're
out
all
here
about
right
their
now.
business. Yeah,
So
you can
I'm
film
filming
while
her
she's there
now.
right but she's leaving.
Oh, that's fine. So I'm just not allowed to point my camera that way.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut doors have purpose. You understand what shut doors?
Well, the door was wide open.
I just got.
That doesn't make any. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What's y'all's names and badge numbers?
I'm Lieutenant Coulter, badge number 2333.
Here, sir.
Yes, to Ahmed Yusuf 3124.
Thank y'all so much, sir. I
Is there anything
appreciate
else you
it.
need?
I didn't need nothing from y'all. I didn't call y'all up here.
I'm just letting you know that there's certain areas that you can film, and we're okay with that. And the lobby is one.
I'm very well versed of the law of where I can go and can't go in
Do you know what
public
that law
areas.
is?
I'm just
Can you
gonna.
quote it to me for your website?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
You can't quote it to me. All right.
Can you?
That's what's so hypocritical. He said, I know the law. Okay, tell me what the law is for your viewers. I plead the fifth. First of all, if someone were actually versed in the law, they would know that pleading the fifth only applies to protection from criminal activity.
Yes.
The officer simply said, tell me the law. That does not mean that the Fifth Amendment applies in that situation.
He's not
But then
being
again, they misquote the
criminally.
First Amendment. Go ahead.
I was screaming the same thing. They're not interviewing a criminal. You're not under a criminal investigation. You're not being interrogated. There's no Fifth Amendment.
And that's the truth. Yeah.
He just blew his credibility right there. That's just so dumb. Just so dumb.
Right. I mean, look, hold on. That's what everyone's talking about now. Hold on. Plead the fifth. You're not even arrested. That's the truth. Well, here's the thing. None your biz. You're correct. But he's not being investigated. Keep that in mind. He was just asked to leave because guess what? He said he said, which I disagree with, he doesn't have to identify. The officer aren't interrogating him. The officer aren't making him ID. They're not investigating him for a criminal act. In fact, I don't even think they even said the word trespass yet. I don't think.
No, not yet.
No. So yes, it applies, but there's no investigation here. So I don't understand what the purpose of that comment was. I don't understand. Yeah, and Jenny says it as well. It's Fifth Amendment gives you the right not to incriminate yourself when you get arrested. Now, none of your business asks the question. And again, I'm open to this type of stuff. What's the law that says he has to answer? Well, answer what per se? Answer what? Answer what? Like, what law says he has to identify entering a government establishment? If it's the policy of the building that he has to identify, then yes, he has to tell them. He did not answer them when they said, "What are you doing?" So the officer just left. Notice the officer's leaving. So yeah, I don't understand what you're asking. But anyway, let's keep playing.
You?
Okay, thanks.
Oh, hey, do you know the 5 elements of the First Amendment? Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I would like to submit an open records request.
You can do that in writing, sir.
Okay. Then you have a form and I can write it down?
No, sir, you have to provide that. You can do it by email.
Okay. According to the Georgia Open Records Act, I can provide it orally, but so if need be, y'all can just.
He can provide it orally. That only applies to an individual with a disability or that is physically unable to do so, or if the circumstances permit. Again, reasonable time and reasonable manner. This clearly is not a reasonable time and reasonable manner. And this individual, this gentleman here, recognizes that the only reason you want to do this is to annoy and harass this pretty young lady. It's literally all it is.
Just give me a piece of paper and a pen. I'll write down what I want. I just need her name, and that's going to be what my open records request is going to be for.
Hold up a second. Sorry to interject. Look how Emily just pranced and looked at John. Is Emily thinking, you better do something about him because I always get my way around here?
That's going to be what my open records request is going to be for.
No, Georgia transparency. This look of this lady right here is like, this guy is an idiot. That's what that look means. That's what that whole body language means right there.
Okay, you have to
Son.
Okay, can I have a piece of paper so that I can put it in writing for you?
I'll let you supply that to us, okay?
Okay, so you're going to deny me to put in an open records request.
No, sir.
What's your name, sir?
John Bennett.
Are you the district attorney?
I'm not.
You an ADA?
I am not.
What's your position here?
Chief investigator.
Chief investigator? Okay. So you're law enforcement.
Right.
Okay. Glad to know that. So I would like her full name. I want to put in for her personnel file.
I just want to just real quick comment on Society Red. And this is a very good point. They should prohibit someone from requesting FOIA for retaliation. You ever notice that is always whatever. You guys notice that the purpose why they do FOIA, they immediately say, I want to FOIA someone's personnel file. I want to put their salary and information on the internet as retaliation when they don't get their way. That is why legislations for different counties, different states are creating regulations rather, that prevent people from putting forth all of these free FOIA requests simply to annoy and harass the people doing this. Now, notice this is a re-upload, and Maximum Freud Spankler said it. I'll be glad to call him on Monday and arrange a strike. Listen, Mr. The channel my mind just went blank. Strikes. My brain just went completely dead. Privacy strikes. That's what I'm trying to say. That's something that definitely could apply here. Either one of these two employees, specifically this young lady here, Emily, could request a privacy strike, even though she did not. She said she was fine being filmed because clearly he is now retaliating against her for expressing discontent with him filming. So therefore, she absolutely could request a privacy strike and have this video taken down. Now, this is a re-upload. So someone probably had a privacy strike and he probably just re-uploaded it. So yeah, that's definitely something that could be done for sure.
Hey, let me ask you something, Will, real quick. Hey, can I ask you something real quick?
Yes, please.
This is something I've thought of before. I don't know. You're much better at knowing law and stuff like that. But what he's doing right now, give me what I want. Oh, you're not going to do it? Okay, so I'm going to FOIA your name, get your salary. Isn't that extortion? Could that be looked at as extortion?
I think that's a stretch. again, my expertise and my expertise is limited. So for me, I think that's a bit of a stretch personally. However, I think it's threatening a public official. I think it's a form of harassment. I think that it's disorderly. I mean, again, like it. I mean, could it be extortion? Yes, because in essence, it's you're going to give me what I want, or else I'm going to do everything I can to destroy and threaten you. So technically, yes. But then on the flip side, they could say, oh, well, it's not extortion. It's not a threat. It's, it's interesting. Now, someone just said in the chat, now hold on a second. Someone just said that he posted her pay stub on his community page 2 weeks ago and it's still there. Is that true? Can someone do me a favor and check his page right now and see if that's true? Because if it is, guys, we know what we have to do. We have to make a call. We got to call this district attorney's office. We need to, if possible, speak with this young lady, tell her that she has done a great thing. Wait a minute. That means, Will, she can request this live struck too. She could. I mean, YouTube probably would not take it down because we're not encouraging the abusive behavior.
Hey, Will, are we at Gainesville Administration Building?
Say that again?
Is this? Oh no, it's just Sarah, not Emily. It's all right. There's another pay stub up here for a Sarah Ewell from the Gainesville Administration Building from 2 weeks ago.
I don't think that's the case.
No, because her name's Emily. The one in the video.
Well, hold on. Well, someone's saying her name is Sarah, so someone's saying that's the same person. Now, hold on. Now, someone said, and you know what? I'm not even mad at this. The Angry Vet, I do have a natural stutter. It's gotten better, but sometimes my head just goes foggy. So yes, I mean, sometimes I stutter. Sometimes I get lost in thought. I'm not the most well-spoken YouTuber, and if you have a problem with that, you can go ahead and join someone that's more well-spoken than I am. But I am not well-spoken, so it's just what it is, Angry Vet.
I think it is. Sarah Ewell, the lady who responded with no on trying to submit an open records request. We obtained the records, and it's a pay slip by the looks of it. Pay date for the 12th of the 15th. Pay period. An address or PO box in Gainesville. No, it's Department of Water Resources. No, I don't think it is the same one. I think it's something different.
I think it's someone different. I don't think if this video was taken down, he'd put it up again. Hey, welcome to the channel, Unclean Hands. Unclean Hands, you're very welcome here. Thank you for your support. And Unclean, you're a fighter. Continue fighting. We're all here for you. Continuing with this, your stutter isn't natural. It's quite natural. It's quite natural. It's quite natural, trust me. But, making fun of someone that has a stuttering problem, I don't really think it's. I mean, yeah, it's free speech, but I don't really think it's cool. But do whatever you want. I don't really care. Okay. So.
Okay. Just before you go on, Will, just found an update on this one. Update. Does Emily with Forsyth County District Attorney's Office hate transparency? You'll be, quote, from this is Georgia Transparency, quote, you'll be surprised of the response I received when requesting open records. It appears that the Forsyth District Attorney's Office has denied our records request. I did not know that Emily's annual gross salary could not be released to the public, the same public that pays her and the DA's salary.
Good.
Sounds like Forsyth County should be electing a new DA come next term. Quote unquote.
So his purpose of that is he's upset that they are preventing him from harassing this poor young lady. And that's good.
Yeah, some of these replies is totally someone
positions and what they pay. but not a specific person. There's just not a need for that.
Someone reckons file a lawsuit.
File a lawsuit for what exactly?
Doesn't say. Just says file a lawsuit.
File a lawsuit for them not letting him post
Probably
herself.
for not getting his FOIA. Someone goes, she didn't exactly display signs of intelligence. I'm certain she's there because she's related to someone. I'm a bit surprised they're stupid enough to deny records requests.
You know what? It's. I don't even know. Okay.
Sorry to cut in like that, Will.
No, you're fine. No. Cool Clean Water, welcome, sir. You are a friend of the channel. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay.
Water.
I'm gonna play on a few more minutes because I think I'm looking right about here. It kind of ends and the officer comes back and we'll probably cut it there because it's just him waddling around the office. So let's carry on.
And is there somebody I can talk to that's above you?
Not today.
Not today? Okay.
I keep saying let's go on, but I keep stopping. Just while I'm here,
See that?
just real quick. Amethyst Jones, 5 more memberships. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. That's 15 memberships you've gifted. That's so kind. Thank you so much. And they went to Frauditor Roundup. You got one. Congratulations. Gus 1, Marty Taylor, more name changes than Jessica, and Broken Bones. So welcome aboard, you 5. Enjoy your month of content. And Cool Clear Water, a friend of the channel, is now a member. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for that. You guys are amazing, honestly. All right, let's carry on.
So can I put in the open records request? Okay, can I have a piece of paper and a pen so I can? Well, let me tell you what. No, not today. I can't put it in today. Gotcha.
No,
cool beans.
you can put it in
All
today.
right, cool beans. Gotcha. No worries.
Yes, why you left the paper.
Oh, okay. All right, cool beans. Awesome. That's cool.
So awkward. It's just standing there. He's just standing there. Like, for what? What is he accomplishing by this? This is just an ego trip at this point. Like, that's clear as can be.
You know, I think he would try to get back in that room, but I don't think he would fit through the door.
No.
I can say that.
I mean, this is almost the classical fraud trick. I'm not going to move until you move because I want to be the last person, which makes me the best. So you two, I need you two to move off. You know, they tell the cops, off you go. I'll leave after you leave. Well, that's the same thing here.
Exactly.
You two leave, then I'll make my move and I'll leave because that makes me better than you because I'm still here after you've gone.
Absolutely.
Typical classical frauditor trick.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
Not to cut you off, but this is Amethyst. You did not have to do this. Amethyst Jones for the $10. Keep up the good fight. Ignore the haters. Just gotta, hey, you bring a lot of good to this world. Thank you. That is so kind of you. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. When I say I want channel members, it's so we can create more content, but I'll never ask for super chats, guys. But I appreciate that. That's so kind. Thank you so much. Mr. Hypocrisy, listen, stop with the short comments. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but dude, you're getting on my last nerves. Like what are you doing?
That's right, Mr. Hypocrisy. I'll always look down to you if you're only 3 foot because I'm 6'2", so I'll always look down at you.
Same. Okay, we're the same height. Yeah. I mean, look, yeah, we'll look down to like, oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, let's just. I can't say anything, but Will can keep it fat. Who is fat shaming? If anyone's fat shaming, stop. But Angry Vet, just calm down. No one's fat shaming. Anyway, let's keep on.
Oh, could you provide me your name so I can email him the open records
Why do
request?
you want my name?
Because I'm putting in an open records request for your
Get my
information.
Why do you need my information?
I'm wanting your personnel file and your pay.
I know what it is. He sees a pretty lady. He wants her number. Guys, that's all this is. He just wants her number. He sees a pretty lady. That's all he wants. I got it now. Hey, you know what? That might be the next big thing. If I see a pretty public employee, just FOIA their information. Now I can get her number. Oh man, guys, I think he exposed why these frauditors do this.
Pay stubs.
My pay stubs?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Emily. Don't make it any worse because I can get that. Don't make it worse.
Get it. I don't care.
Why do you let her treat the people? Did she treat?
You're being invasive right now.
I walked in here, didn't say nothing to you, said nothing to nobody. Exercising what we as Americans are guaranteed under the First Amendment. And then I get this right here. I haven't been hostile or I haven't yelled. I've been very calm.
Either, but I respect the people who come in here who don't ask to be filmed. You can film me. I don't care. She didn't ask.
You're self-contradicting yourself, though. You're self-contradicting yourself.
Employee.
Exactly. You work for the people. I can film you.
Okay, and you are. And
Yes.
You're making it very obvious.
And I can film anybody in here, anybody I want to, anything I want to that I can see from public.
Okay, but
I just can't go back there and start filming. I can't go back there and start filming and stuff like that. That I can't do. But as far as coming in here and coming in here, just asking questions, this is the response I get.
You didn't ask me any question.
And now, see, but you interacted with me, and I would like to know who I'm. Okay, let's start all over.
Okay, it's like, tell me how this is not just intentionally starting, like. This is why I enjoy these type of videos. Hold on, we lost. Hold on. He's back.
I'm back.
Okay. This is part of why I cannot stand the frauders and why I do what I do. Because if you notice at this point what he's doing, he has no legitimate purpose. He's talking in circles, and there is absolutely no reason for him to be there. There is no reason for him to be annoying and harassing these people, and there's no reason for him to be here. And untrackable, you said it, the Constitution can be vague, and you know what I say about that? It is the truth, but that is why the 10th Amendment regulates the states to fill those holes where it is vague. And that is key. That is very
But it's also
key.
not absolute either. You know, we've seen that the First Amendment is not absolute. That, you know, you can put restrictions onto the First Amendment. You can put restrictions onto the Second. You know, the Fourth, the Fifth. You know, probably even the Sixth. But you know, it's not absolute. It's not like the Constitution is not like the 10 Commandments handed down allegedly by God on a stone, carved in stone, that can't be changed. The Constitution can be changed, and it can be altered to fit certain circumstances at particular times. It's just a broader set of rules that says, well, you know, under the general circumstances, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. We can't do this, but we do have the rights to restrict those if we need them. And we've seen it particularly in courts, where, you know, a judge will turn around and say, well, no, you don't have the First Amendment right to say what you like. Say it again, and you're, you know, going to be held in contempt. There goes your First Amendment.
Yeah, exactly.
But
just
you know, Georgia transparency.
I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Just super quick, before I lose it. I just wanted to say a couple people just joined. I want to say Josh and Bone, welcome, sir. Thank you for coming. And the discussion salon. Hey, hi. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate everybody coming in. Go ahead, what you were saying. I didn't mean to cut you off. I am sorry.
It's your channel. You do what you want. You know. Georgia Transparency about to say, okay, let's start this again on Russ. This is where the investigator turns around and says, you need to leave. If he wants to play that game, he's just started again. That's fine. You need to leave. Nice, clear cut. If he doesn't leave, then that's trespass. And then they can bring in everything else on top of that, the harassment, the disorderly conduct, God knows what else. But I'm sure, you know, they could throw the book at him at this time. All they need to say now is, you need to leave. Not, oh, I'd like you to leave. You need to leave.
As an agent of the establishment, absolutely. And that's the point. Did I miss? Let me see. No. Okay. Right. So we're gonna watch just a couple more minutes. I know there's maybe 2 other big channels streaming right now, and I know, and I'm just gonna be honest. If you guys want to go ahead and join other streams, you're more than welcome to. I'm happy to see you guys here, but I understand you know, I know I take second or third place, but I appreciate you guys, all of you guys being here. What we're gonna do is watch a few more minutes of this video, and then we're gonna watch Frauditor Roundup and myself on another channel putting another frauditor in its place. I'm looking forward to it. So let's just give a couple of more minutes on this video, and then we'll go and do that.
You said my name, Emily.
My name's Russ, and you're Emily.
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like to submit an open records request, and for Emily's personnel file and her last pay stub that reflects her annual gross salary.
You can submit that in writing.
Okay, well, if you would like to provide me an open records request form, which I know y'all have them because y'all provide them to the jail, to the inmates probably. Well, not y'all, but the sheriff's office in general. But so are y'all familiar with the Georgia Open Records Act?
Yes, and I'm sure that we can respond once we receive something.
No, are y'all familiar with? You already know what it is? Okay, so why are you making it harder for me to gain an open record? Then there's a bunch of pieces of paper. You can pull one out of the copy machine, give me a pen, I can write it down, and I can be on my way.
This is not Staples. If you want paper, you pay for it, big boy.
You can submit it in writing.
That's what I just said, sir. I can write it down, I can be on my way.
Yes, sir. You can submit it.
Okay. So what's the point of providing me the method to give it to you in writing? You tell me I can't give it to you orally. You do not accept it orally, which according to the Georgia Open Records Act, you can. So that's another violation there. So, but yet you don't want to provide me the method to give it to you in writing.
Office is actually the right one. Serve that. When it comes to pay.
Oh, no, I can give it to this office, and y'all can submit it to whoever y'all want to submit it to and get it from.
That's incorrect.
Oh, no, sir, that's very correct. That's actually correct.
If you don't have any other business here today, can we go ahead and ask you to leave?
I'll leave whenever I'm done conducting my business.
Are you done connecting your business?
No. I'm trying to submit an open record. Is there an ADA here or the district attorney here? Is somebody here?
I'm the individual that you have here to deal with.
Okay, but is there an attorney here that might know a little bit more about it?
Not at this time, so.
Okay, all righty. No. So, okay. I just want to submit an open records request.
You can do that in writing, sir.
Okay, can I have a piece of paper and pen?
Not from us today.
Not from y'all today. What about tomorrow? Not then
You'll
either.
have to submit your open records request in writing to this office.
Do you have a business card?
I do.
Can I have one, please?
You may. You have any?
And then do you have a business card, Miss Emily?
I don't.
Okay. Who's the receptionist?
She is.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Refer her to in her position as a receptionist in your open records request.
Emily, the receptionist. You only have one. Emily, the receptionist. Please. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All righty. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you very much.
Oh. No, I need your help. Well, if you come in here, I'll tell you. Well, I'm asking for your assistance to enforce the law in here. To enforce the law. I need you to enforce the law of the Georgia Open Records Act. Oh my God, dude, he's an idiot. Never mind.
You see what I mean? Now you're just becoming a nuisance. You're trying to pick a fight with everybody here. Why?
Did I pick a fight with y'all when I came in?
No, and that's what's fine.
That's not everybody.
You are.
I'm trying to submit an open records request. They're not doing it.
Did they give you the paperwork? Did they tell you where to obtain the paperwork that you need to fill out?
No, they didn't.
Gone online yet?
They didn't give me any
Have you
paperwork.
gone online yet?
I can't access online right now. I would like to
That phone
submit.
you're holding right there can't access the internet?
Not right now.
Okay, I've had enough. I've had enough of this video, guys. I mean, you guys can tell me. Let's stop share. Oh no, don't not end stream. No, Will, let's not end the stream. But I think that right there, in essence, shows just how hypocritical this guy is. I mean, panelists, take it away. Like, what do you guys think about what we just saw?
I think more than that, how ignorant he is. Was he just asking the cop to come enforce non-criminal law? Was
Yes.
he really asking that?
Yes.
And these are the people that call themselves First Amendment auditors, protectors of the First Amendment, and they don't know jack. I can't believe you didn't know that.
Activists.
Oh my God, he doesn't. That just makes my head hurt. How can you not know? How do you
here's
expect
the
a cop
thing.
to come?
You know the argument about and then more name change than Jessica. I believe that was you that sent that. So thank you very much for that. And I hope I wanted to get through the whole video. It was burning brain cells, so I am sorry. However, that like it was the whole argument I hate at the end where it's like, oh well, okay, well go online. Oh, I'm not online. And they all they're called on. It's like, you have a phone in your hand right now. Like it's like clearly that right there demonstrates that their intent clearly is just to annoy and harass. And that's the problem with this. That is what I hate the most. So
You know what would have been what would have been funnier is if GT was actually live streaming that. The cop pulled up YouTube, pulled up his page and went, so you're not on the internet, are you? Watching himself, showing him the phone. That would have been absolutely fucking, sorry, slipped out.
That's okay.
That would have been, that would have been hilarious to see that. Oh, so you can't access the internet. So how am I on your phone then? Yeah, that would have been really good to see. But, that'll never happen.
I know.
I knew this guy was dumb, but I was not expecting him to think the police would go enforce law like that, non-criminal law. That's just another example of this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
So the next time I get a bad
that's
coffee,
exactly what
it
is. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second, real quick. I don't think we actually mentioned this. Linda Hill, I'm just seeing this. I sincerely apologize, but thank you so much for the super chat for $1.99. It's a pretty pup you have there. Thank you very much for the support. Now go ahead, guys. What were you saying? Because you guys can give a couple more lines on this, and then I have I got another special video to play.
So I mean, if he's going to get cops to enforce this, then I'm going to try doing it when I get a bad cup of coffee, at my local Starbucks. Call the cops in and have them charged for making a bad coffee. It's the same with all the frauditors though. They all expect them to expect cops to uphold non-criminal law. No, that's not what their job is. Their job is to uphold criminal law, whether it be road traffic or anything else. That's their job. The Georgia Open Records Request Act or whatever it is has got nothing to do with any police department. That's a government thing, and it's regulated by the government.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on, guys. Now listen. I am intentionally allowing everyone to speak freely here, but I made it very clear at the beginning there is no name calling, only civil conversations in the chat. So calling someone's remarks pointless and being childish and saying they have a low IQ is not permitted here. So look, I'm being very lenient here. I'm being very patient, but guys, I'm going to say it one more time. Keep this civil. There's no reason to come at people all because they have a different opinion. So guys, please just cut it out. Go ahead, Frauditor Watch.
No, I think I've basically said everything I can, or I wanted to say. But I guess Georgia Transparency really needs to learn, as do the rest of the frauditing fraternity. They need to learn what they can and can't do. They need to learn what the police can and can't do. And
I don't think it's them knowing. I think they know what they're doing is on edge. It's just they know that it's at the point where hasn't been enforced for so long. Why do you think there are these dragged out videos for like an hour going by and them continuing to do all of this nonsense, right? And no one enforces it. And it's like that's on law enforcement not being educated.
True. Yeah. Yes. I can see your point. And I think what we need to start seeing is that you might not be able to do it with the older senior police because they're set in their ways. So what you need to do is you need to start at the other end. You need to hit them at, the police training. Start putting them through that, getting fresh guys out there. This is what you do. This is how you handle this. Don't take this BS from these people. And then once they're out there, once they're in the field, then their knowledge can start filtering through to some of the senior guys, and we'll start seeing changes. But we need to see changes where the police are making the arrests, the fraudsters are getting charged, they're going to court, and then the district, hey, Will, where'd you go? Hello, Will, paging Will. Has anyone seen Will? I think we've lost Will.
Oh my God.
Will, you're not supposed to kick yourself out of chat, out of the stream. Do we need to send you an invite?
Remove him. Was he acting up?
You will never believe it. I unplugged my computer by mistake. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing without saying I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll quickly finish off. The cops need to be making the arrests. They need to be writing the charges out. What we need to start seeing at the court level is these people being charged with what they're given, not the DA going, oh, well, I really do feel sorry for you. Here, take a plea deal. No, You don't take a plea deal. This is what you're charged with. This is what you front court to. This is what you go to prison for. No plea deals. Exactly. But until that happens, we're not going to see any changes.
And if that is enforced, that is what will help eradicate the frauders in itself. Another friend of the channel, Frauditor Comedy Show. Frauditor Comedy Show, please. I have been begging you to email me, please. You're always welcomed on this channel. If you would like to join our stream, please. Let me know. I'll drop the link and I'll absolutely have you on. We'll be on for another half-hour show if you'd like. So please, you're more than welcome on the channel.
Hey, Frauditor Comedy Show.
Okay, so hold on. I don't have your email. If you go Frauditor Comedy Show, if you go to my profile, I know I'm putting a lot of work on you. I am sorry. No, Roundup. What? No, Roundup. He'll be back. If you go just on my channel, it's in my description. And I don't even mind dropping it here. Honestly, the funny thing is, it's a Gmail account that I haven't used in like 10 years. I don't care who emails me or not. That's my email. Feel free to email me anytime. Okay. So I was going to play a video for Roundup. Here's Roundup. Roundup. Come on. I'm the one that's supposed to accidentally turn my computer off, not you.
My son keeps calling me. I'm frantically trying to text him stop.
Kids. I'm glad I never was one. Okay, so oops, let's okay. So what I want to do now that you're here, let's watch that special video of you and I. Hold on. You and I absolutely exposing Fapa for the bully that he is. And it's funny. On Troll's stream last week, hold on one second. On Troll's stream last week, it was my first time really being able to speak to an audience, and people were making so much fun of me, like, yo, who is this crazy guy talking? Look, I was nervous. I was. I've never been on a channel like that before, so yeah, I was excited. I was hyperactive, but it was a ton of fun. So here it is. So Roundup, you're towards the end of this, I believe. I think I was relatively early when Josh let me on, right?
Yeah, I was right towards the end.
Right towards
I think,
the end.
in fact,
Okay,
that was the last one. I think that was the last one.
Okay. But if it's okay with you, I mean, in order, since mine's first, I'll just play my reaction. And then when we come to yours, we'll go to yours. What I want to do, guys in the comments section, like let's you guys tell me if my arguments are good or not. For whatever comedy show, were you on this panel? Did Josh allow you to speak to him too? If so, we'll show your portion as well. I'll leave that completely up to you. And just let me know. So let me first take this down. And no, you did not. Well, here's the thing for Frauditor Comedy Show. I was shocked when Josh put me up there because I've emailed Josh over the last couple of years. He doesn't really know who I am. You don't think Frauditor, Josh does things different. I'm not going to lie, but I definitely think the popular opinion is he definitely went way too easy with him. And this was not a debate. This was just Josh like poking him with a stick, like for fun, and then allowing his friends and like other content creators to just actually discredit the guy. Like Josh would bring up like facts, but not really hammer in to call it his hypocrisy. And that's what I didn't appreciate. I thought like Josh, like if you really wanted to expose him, quote unquote, then let's go for it. But anyway, let's play. Okay, let's play first my take on Fapa and his audits.
For a little while, Kelly W for the 10. Why is Fapa wearing a wig?
Not too sure. All right.
Here's Will. What's up, Will?
Hold on. Before we start that, I just want to thank you, everybody.
No. I'm done listening to you. Josh, thanks for having me on. Thanks for oh, man. So, stop talking. Number one. Am I allowed to talk? You've been talking for 3 hours.
I mean, hold on.
Him and see what he has to say.
Like the narcissist, this guy is such a jerk. Like he wouldn't even let me talk. Did you notice that? And I can't lie. Like him constantly interrupting me is why towards the end I just started yelling at him. I'm like, hey, I'm talking here. Like that's exactly like. Say again.
That made me laugh when you just no. That was great.
No, because I get angry towards the end for people because I see someone's asking. I think someone just said I'm lost. Are you not? So this was a stream that. Oh no. Those are just people going back and forth. Okay. All right. Let's see what I have to say.
Go ahead, Mr. Will. Go ahead. You're live.
Josh, this is your show. Am I allowed to talk now?
Yeah. Speak.
Thank you. Okay.
First Amendment, bro.
One. Yeah. Amen to that. So I put this actually in the private chat. I have a legitimate question for you, Papa. Number one, do you or do you not believe, number one, that the right to film in public is absolute? Yes or no?
There are some cases.
Couldn't answer it right there. Yes or dude, it's yes or no. Come on now. Yes or no?
There are some.
Is the First Amendment absolute to free press? Yes or no?
There are some cases in the public where it's not. There are some cases in the public where it is.
Well, Josh, does he is English his first language? Because I said, is it absolute yes or no? He can't
Yeah,
say
I
yes
mean,
or no.
I think it's you don't speak Spanish or
Do you not make an inference? Do you not understand what I'm getting at?
no, but
No, because no,
it's
I'm asking you. I'm asking you a very.
close-ended question.
Okay, no, it's not. Nope.
It's not absolute. Okay. So that's going to make my question a lot simpler because, in your case, if you were to go into a forum where they say filming is not permitted or harassment, which is what a lot of frauditors do, is not permitted, would you go along with that? Yes or no?
Well,
if you, for example, your last video. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll let you.
No,
go.
because so I covered on my channel. Of where you went into a post office and they were like, "Oh, you can't film," blah 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 blah. You were like, "Yes, I can," with your gum chewing, which again, I'm not going to get into. That's your right.
No,
It's
that's
annoying,
right.
but it's right. So like, when you go into a limited public forum, even though an agent of the forum says filming is not permitted, do you still think you have the right to film?
Yeah, no, I know I still have the right to film, and it's been proven in court once, and it will be again.
So you did go to court over this before. I thought you told Dummy earlier that.
I don't know how late you must have joined this live here, but yes, I have multiple times.
Wait, am I late, or did you not? Or did you not just say to Dummy you never pursued litigation before?
That's not. Wow, man, you got some short-term memory loss, my man. Nope, that's not what you just said. You asked if I've been to court before, and I have been to court. No, I have not filed litigations, which I just said yes.
Maybe it's just my intellect. I'm trying to understand. Maybe I misunderstood, because if you watch, I thought he said, because I don't want it to be. Oh, and hold on. Amethyst Jones again for. Hold on.
How great is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Again for another $10. Thank you so much. You don't have to give any. You've given so much to the stream already. Thank you so much. But best phone call. My daughter got promoted to sergeant in the Washington State National Guard. So proud of her. Congratulations. That is beautiful.
Amethyst Jones, the MVP of today's live stream.
Absolutely. But so anyway, so I'm pretty sure that he said early in the stream that he was untouchable in the fact that no one would ever take him to court. Like, oh, well, I'm so good at this. No one would take me to court because my arguments are rock solid. But then he said that he has been to court before. And that was my point. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's like, oh, I'm untouchable. I've never went to court before. But then a few minutes later to a nobody channel, he says he went to court. So I don't know. I think that's pretty hypocritical right there. But I digress. Let's carry on. Well, I don't understand. That's what I asked. I asked if you were in court.
You're asking
you,
no. So I made sure I answered both for you.
I'm sorry. Wait. I don't understand. Josh, again, I don't know if English is the first language. I had a very simple, direct question. Were you in litigation before? And did you not say earlier, again, with litigation, that was the case? I'm not understanding per se.
Well, that's very clear. That's very evident as to the conversation we're having, that you're kind of unclear.
Okay. Yes, because you're confusing as crap. That's why. It's like the dude talks in circles and then tries to call other people out for being confused. You know? Like, make it make sense. Okay. I'll fast forward. So you had mentioned again. Wait a minute. I'm pausing right here. There's no way. Hold on. Nope. I got confused. Carry on. I thought Dummy Kruger was in my chat. I realized this is Josh's stream. I'm sorry. Carry on. I don't know, Josh. Do you have poster 7 still available to put on the screen? Because I'm very interested.
Yeah.
If possible, because and forget about that crap Corvette. I know that's probably Photoshop. There's no way a 19-year-old kid. I was 19-year-old in college. That doesn't exist. So
hey, many people.
Hey,
hold on. Let's keep it polite, though.
I'm sorry.
Let your fans show their true colors and their true demeanors and their true attitudes. So go ahead.
No, I mean, I can be an asshole.
I bring it out all the time just with a phone. We're sitting here having a conversation. And this guy's freaking out. So go ahead. You can do it. Say it.
If anything, to be 100% transparent, frauditor troll Josh, I have emailed over the last year and a half. He's never responded. So in my like channels, he's probably like bottom 10. Josh, I love your stuff, but like whatever. So like, trust me, I'm not a fan per se of Josh.
I tried to reply. I tried to reply to all emails.
I know, Josh. It's not you. I'm just saying.
I do apologize. Some get.
My point is, I'm not a biased follower. So trust me, Papa, that statement is completely false. But there's two things I'll point out, and then I'll drop out. Number one, can you go back to filming and the original thing you pointed out earlier?
Do you want to pause this for a minute, Will?
The
photograph. Thank you. Yeah. So, Papa, I'm gonna read the first portion. Fire away.
You just missed Amethyst Jones handing out another 5. Oh no, sorry. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Oh,
I'm on the wrong bloody channel.
Let me just. I have you.
No,
wait.
I was
Did
on the
you
wrong,
wait? Did
no,
you
no, I was on the wrong channel. I was watching Frauditor Wrangler's channel, and I've gone, oh, gifted memberships, and Will hasn't picked up on it, and then I've just realised that I was on the wrong page. My mistake. I am very sorry.
No, I literally did. I did the same thing on YouTube. I thought that Dummy Kruger had dropped 5 had 5 channel memberships. I'm like, wait, Dummy Kruger's here.
Mind you, my excuse is I've just got back from a phone call having to deal with our police department, so it was sort of like, where am I? Oh shit! There's chats been, and there's memberships been thrown up. I better let Will know. So my apologies.
No.
Frauditor Comedy Show with a super sticker.
Thank you so much for that. The $2. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
He's cheating on you, Will. People can join whatever streams they want. I mean, I don't care. I mean, that's why I'm only here for like 2 hours. So trust me, like the support I've gotten today has been tremendous. So you guys are good. You guys can go wherever you want. And generally specific, Will is 20 in college still, and in college still, sir. I am not 20 years old, and I am not in college. I technically am, but I'm taking a break probably for another year to plan for my wedding, hopefully, which is a whole nother story. But no, sir, I am not 20 and in college still.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, don't congratulate me yet. We're working out some kinks, but well, that's probably something we'll talk about with some channel members later on. But anyway, I digress. Back to the content. Let us carry on. If you don't mind. It says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, couriers, or auditoriums. And I'm going to stop right there. In that portion there is a key phrase that says photographs for news purposes may be taken. What does that mean to you?
It means exactly what it says. Photograph.
Word may. Is that an absolute term, or is it dependent on something else?
So I'm not going to sit here and go back.
It's not law. You learn that in second grade.
I'm going to decline to answer that question on the grounds of stupidity. But so
how is that? That's stupidity. It's a very similar. You know, the First Amendment is not absolute. You said that, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So then, okay. So if
Will,
the First Amendment is not,
2 minutes.
I'm going to just
Will.
pause here because Josh kind of rushes me off a couple seconds later, and then I get really dramatic. So I think that's enough right there. That last argument there where he can't answer a simple question about whether or not it says may be taken, whether or not that means it's absolute. Because he says he knows he can film in a post office even when told not to. However, right there it says photographs may be taken, meaning it's not absolute. Josh didn't think that was a really strong argument, but I think the fact that he couldn't answer a simple question about what the word may meant, I think says a lot for his conduct.
Say must. It didn't say
now,
must.
Or will. It will be, no pun intended. But, again, it's not absolute. It's not. It's just not. And I think that's a given. Okay, so now we're going to fast forward to Frauditor Roundup. And Roundup, we're now going to have a look That's okay. I mean, look. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Really
Okay,
done
I'm
to
sorry.
me. Let's see
Yep,
if y'all
we're-
can pick it up.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'll turn the volume up as high as possible. Amidst the hypocrisy, I'm in my late 20s. You know, I'm not 20. I'm in my late 20s. I have 2 degrees. Hopefully, you know, I'm taking a break, but hopefully I'll be able to get through law school. I'm more, you know, and the more you work in the legal field, it really does make you question whether or not you actually want to be an attorney. And I'm kind of at that point right now. And look, I'm a young person. I don't have to make a decision right now, but like I enjoy doing what I'm doing for work, and I enjoy the stage that I'm at now. So people that want to hate on me for, you know, oh, either you're a lawyer or not, that's BS. Anyway, let's listen to Frauditor Roundup, and let's see what he has to say.
Y'all have a good night.
Right. Have a good night. So
The FAPA show, man.
it's not the FAPA show. Roundup. Oh, you have a spelling mistake in your username. You're Ryan Dup now.
Rian Dupe. What's up?
Rian Dupe. But give me a second, Roundup. I'm just gonna read the super chats, and then we'll let you have a last 5
Kind of just
minutes.
make a couple statements. One, I am kind of a fan of.
Roundup.
He doesn't.
He must have not heard me. That's why. Are you on a delay, Roundup? You heard me?
Yeah, I did hear you right now. Can you hear me?
Oh boy.
Yeah. I think you're on a massive delay. Yeah, I'll let you. This guy said, "Don't end this, FT. We will listen to you eat your jerk chicken." I don't do mukbangs. All right, I'll let you have the floor. I'll read the super chats after. Go ahead.
No.
We can't hear you. No.
Oh, he's got a bad echo in there now too.
I don't hear the echo, but it's just too muffled. Can't hear it. No.
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, let me say, if you can hear, I am a fan of FAPA. Anybody who can get up every day, go out and get arrested so I can be entertained, not know the First Amendment. The fact that Josh just drop kicked you within 15 minutes and busted you not knowing what the First Amendment is and not even knowing what FUPA means. You probably don't even know what FUPA means. So
no,
anyway,
he did.
I had to point it out to Mr.
Okay.
Mr.
No, he did. I didn't. I'll be fair.
Okay, good. Well, anyway, keep it up. Keep making me laugh. And I will give you a challenge. I used to be a journalist for 10 years. You don't know what journalism is. I'll give you this challenge. You go out, you get a story published by somebody. I will fly over to South Carolina, coach, dog walk me around the block.
Well, I'm not going to let anybody that flies coach give me any talk as to what I should and shouldn't do.
Dude probably hasn't even flown an airplane before in his life. He is the definition of the fakest tough guy I've ever met. Like, come on, dude.
That was because he.
So
why are you flexing on people that can't afford business class?
Wasted 10 years of your life and probably a lot more time than that, thinking that you're some crazy journalist here that has a standpoint of power over somebody that's an independent journalist. So it's all good.
Well, first of all, you're not a journalist. I know what a journalist is. You're not a journalist. That's why I gave you the challenge.
There you go.
Get a story published.
There you go. What do you mean?
I will fly there first class. How about that?
What do you mean get a story published?
I thought you were a journalist. How do you not know what it means to get a story published if you're a journalist?
He says, "What do you mean? Do you?"
We kind of lost you there. You got to take your microphone out of your mouth, buddy.
You just don't know what a journalist is. You don't know what it means to get a story published.
I publish my own stories all the time.
People reacting to you, that's not a story. You don't understand that.
We're only getting about the last 50% of everything you're saying, my man. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think you should.
With my connection. Sorry, Josh. But anyway, Papa, go to jail. I love seeing you come out here and get emasculated in front of everybody.
Hey, man, you're not the only one. Everybody loves to see me out here too, man. So I'm glad to put on a great show for every one of the FAPA fans out there. And whether you're watching on my end or Mr. Troll's rendition of the FAPA show. I thank you all for being here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, I mean, the OG live stream is happening here, the one with 1,000 people, and
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's where the OG live stream is happening.
Thank you very much.
I mean, if you want to see it that way, that's fine, man. You're not the first, you won't be the last, and I think I do a very good impact on taking down the really bad frauditors. I think we have done an impact, and thank you so much, Roundup. Yeah, it was a blast having you. Next time, I don't know what's up with your internet, but it's all good, man. Thank you so much.
Sorry about that. Thanks for having me, Josh.
Yeah, it was a blast. And Roundup, I'll hit you up about the Poster 7 podcast. It would be great to have you as a guest at one point.
Thanks.
All right, sounds good. You take care, man. All right, so I'm going to read.
Okay, so couple things. Number one, yes, I have a job. All right, fellas, talk to me. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, that's first of all, I think Josh said something interesting. Roundup, if you notice, he said that, like Fapa was like, oh, I'm, this is my show. When Troll with 42,000 subs had 1,000 views, and Fapa with 17,000 views had, I believe, less than 100. So it's kind of like my channel with 1,300 subs getting almost 100 views, and the channels with like 25,000 subs barely getting 100 views. So I think that's laughable in itself right there.
I believe the guy that, and I try to set him up. I go, get a story published, and I'll fly out there. And he goes, well, what do you mean? He doesn't know what getting a story published means.
I mean, it's like, how do I do that? Like,
You
know what it is?
all the time. No, you don't.
It just goes to show again the hypocrisy and the conduct of the frauders, which is what my goal is to show, because that's exactly what takes place. So. Man.
Hey, Will, did you watch that whole thing? The whole debate?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Has anybody ever said more words but less substance than Fapa in that live chat?
Well, no, because he wouldn't answer any questions directly. Like you said, the question I asked him a very direct question, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm not going to entertain that question." Why not, dude?
Actually, I think Vegas Vips was worse when he got a roasting on a live panel, because he kept going, I'll defer to that. I'll defer. No comment. No, defer. It was, it's almost like listening to a sovereign citizen. You can't arrest me. You can't arrest me. I do not. It was like Vegas Vips was just done for. He lost it the minute he opened his mouth the first time, and he could never recover after that. And he said less than Fupa did. So I think Vegas Vips takes the first prize for saying something but nothing.
Actually, go a little bit easier, and he's. I mean, I'd love to see this kid go up against Dummy Kruger or Will.
Oh God!
Because yeah.
I you know why? Because I would lose my patience too quickly. If you guys can't tell, I call out stupidity very quickly, and this guy, like Josh was kind of like playing him along, and like I don't know. I don't know.
Josh had the kid gloves on.
Yeah.
If Fupa went up against someone like Dummy Kruger, it'd almost be, the thing of unaliving by cops by certain criminals, when they've decided that that's how they're going to go. I'm sure you know what I'm referring to. We had a case over here not that long ago. That's what it would be like. It would be like that happening, because it's just Dummy Kruger would just chew him up and spit him out so fast it wouldn't be funny. And
no, absolutely.
No one recovers. you'd never recover after you got a bashing out from DK like that.
Well, especially when you can't even answer a coherent. I mean, like, it was not a debate. He did not respond to anything that was asked of him. He just made like sarcastic remarks and just chuckled and just flung his hair around like he's some pretty boy, like which he's not. Like, to wear a fake chain and a leather jacket with sunglasses indoor, he literally thinks he's the prettiest guy in the world, and he's not. like I don't know. But
What's
so
the move tonight?
I got the notification that live was coming up, so I went over and I was watching it because I'm subbed to Josh's channel, and it was really nice to find out from Fupa that I'm actually one of his fans. I never realized that I was actually one of his fans, purely because I was on Josh's channel watching it and seeing him get his rear end booted from one side to the other. It was like watching a tennis match. Yep. 15 love, 30 love, 40 love, game, set, match. And he thinks we were all there for him. Yeah, I was there to see him get booted around, and that's exactly what I saw, him getting booted around. That was really good. Thanks, Fupa. You made my day.
And that was the most satisfying part of it all, honestly. Okay, so
Kruger. Can I add one more thing? I'm sorry, Will.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
How about Dummy Kruger with the move of the night, looking up the ticket and finding out that his parents owe taxes on their property? That came out of nowhere. That was
oh my goodness, yeah.
That was a drop kick to the groin.
Like that ended his whole that ended everything. Like, good night, everybody.
I mean, once I heard Dummy Kruger coming up there, it was like, you're done for, kid. There is no way you're getting out of this. And then, as you said, the taxes bit right at the end was just that smack down.
Exactly.
He was gone. He was gone.
There were no coming back from that.
I see a little bit of Dummy Kruger in you, because you go through and you do research.
In me?
Yes.
Well, here's the funny thing. So when I was on, and now people, like, part of the reason why I have so many haters is because, and I'll just be straight up, people say, oh, well, you only go on Wrangler's channel. That's the only reason people know who you are. That's not true. The first channel that I began to be affiliated with, and I was on a few times, was Hez and Ray's channel, Frauditor Folly. And I give Hez full credit for the growth that I have. And Frauditor Comedy Show, thank you so much. We will schedule a time together in the near future. You know. But, and the stream that I was on with them, that was what News Now Network, Frauditor Follies both said. And Dummy was in the chat and saw one of my videos. And Dummy's response was, whoa, who is this guy actually making sense? So then everyone in the chat said, Dummy, you and Will need to do a video together. And Dummy said,
yeah,
he's down. And Dummy's like, yeah, let's go. And I emailed him, and Dummy's like, hey, let's do something after the new year. So that could come from that. That could come in the near future. So I don't know. What the heck? I mean, let's see what happens with that. I appreciate that, because Dummy, he probably is my favorite content creator at this point in this community, but I don't know.
Research he does and the knowledge he has, I think you show a little bit of that. You don't just come up and give opinions. You actually do research and you do some deep dives.
Here's the thing, and it's going to be hypocritical. Excuse me, because the video I'm posting tomorrow is my Sunday premiere on FAPA. There's no law. There's no facts. I make that very clear at the beginning. It's just me being triggered the whole video at his arrogance and him being arrested. So it's not going to be my most productive channel, most productive video in that regards. But, all good. So there is an advantage.
Sorry, Will. There is an advantage of doing something like that, though. And that is, we get so used to the one lot of content from you where you're doing the deep dives and you're giving the facts and whatnot, and then you just throw this one out. I'm just sick of this guy. I'm just going to make fun of him. You throw it out there. You know that's not going to do well. All of a sudden it does well, and it just gives us that break from your normal routine. Gives us something fresh. Then we come back and see your normal routine.
Yeah. So, no, you're right. I appreciate that. And that's in essence what it's going to be for sure. So, and we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. But anyway, so we're at the 2-hour mark. I know a few of you are probably wanting to join a couple of the other live streams. You're more than welcome to do that. I might join myself in a short period of time. But what I would like to do, and if you guys would like, I actually want to give an opportunity, and a brief opportunity, to people in the chat if they want to come on panel and talk for a few minutes. Now, it's not going to be people coming on here spewing any nonsense. It's not. But if there's anyone that wants to have a productive conversation, maybe for the next half hour, they're more than welcome to. So I dropped the link in the chat. If anyone wants to hop on and join, they can. Let me just drop it on YouTube. Now, if you guys, if Frauditor Watch and Frauditor Roundup, you want to hang out for that, that's fine. Like I said, we'll only be streaming another half hour or so. That's completely up to you guys. But
No, I don't mind staying around.
Yeah, I'll hang out.
you're gonna go? Hold on one second.
No,
Hold
I'll
on
hang out.
one. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to. I can't. Hold on. You know why? Because I'm trying to drop it in YouTube. There we go. All right. So the link has been dropped, and wow, people are hopping on already. Okay. So please unblock those from Wranglers. But no one is blocked. No one is blocked, Lone Wolf. No one's blocked. I made that clear. No one was blocked. Okay. So I see we have someone on. We have Jay Bone, who has joined. The problem is it says they need to connect their mic and camera before I can add them to the stream. So Jay Bone, I can't add you on because it looks like you don't have a microphone. So if you want to get that together and come back, that's up to you. So I guess so there's no dead air while we probably stay on another half hour. So how about I put out, in fact, how about we pull up and just bear with me 1 second. Let's pull up. Hold on 1 minute. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just pulling this up here. Oh, wait, hold on. J-Bone is here. Okay, and just a warning, anyone that we invite on for a number of minutes, you guys know the rules. We're going to have a civilized conversation. So, J-Bone, you're live, sir. How are you?
Yeah, hello, I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for being a member of the panel. What's going on?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. So you can hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'm actually sitting in Germany, so
welcome. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, so my girlfriend serves in the military, so quite a lot about the Constitution and how it's actually defended. And so when I first came across this Florida stuff, it was like hilarious, like the audacity, how they approach people. And sometimes I'm just feeling like Germany's very different when it comes to that. If you talk to a German police officer like that, you're handcuffed, you're fined, and it's an easygoing process. It's like in Germany, you're not like you have to see a judge and everything gets dropped. It's by the books. We have the regulations in the book, and when you cross it, you just get a letter that says you have to pay 1,500 euros now as a fine for just talking to an officer like that. You can't insult him. Even flipping a finger in Germany is an offense that can be fined. So it's for me, I don't understand how people actually can do that. And what I always want to ask these people is, who asked you to do that? Like, what are you defending? No one is interfering with your rights, with your freedom. The only thing you're doing is interfering with the rights of the other people around you. So there's literally no sense in what they're doing.
Well said.
Exactly.
Oh, and you mentioned that from your perspective, being someone who has a understanding of the Constitution, it's the truth. It's not. There is no legitimate purpose, which the law does state. Many crimes are taking place when an individual engages in contact with no legitimate purpose to the actor. So, absolutely, you're right. There's this point.
Yeah, that would be a question that I have for you, because I really like how you explain the actual meaning of the Constitution. I'm not an expert. I would not be, I'm not run around and say like I'm a 20-year law scholar.
So you don't know
constitutional law
delete laws?
So, what I always come across is like to have a profession, you have to get a qualification. To become a doctor, you have to study, you have to run your exams. To become a lawyer, you have to pass the bar and whatever. And to become a journalist, you have to study as well, and you have to get your qualification. And like in my way of understanding from the First Amendment, it doesn't mean that the press, freedom of the press means that everyone can claim to be press. It actually means that the press itself, like the media, the news agencies, and journalists, are free in what they do and cannot be regulated by the government. But it doesn't mean everyone can claim to be press and run around and act like a journalist and get the privileges. Is that
And
right?
That's true.
And that's an excellent argument, because that's exactly the point. It's protection from oppression from government for legitimate journalism to disseminate actual news. It's not just anyone. That's not the government in essence deputizing random individuals to say I'm a member of the press. So you're absolutely right. That is 110% the truth.
It's always so funny. Like, yeah, I'm a journalist. Yeah, no, you can't even read and write, but you pretend to be a journalist. It's hilarious. And for Fapa, I saw a few of his videos before, and then when he was at Frauditor Troll's live stream, and he can, from all his body language and with his sunglasses, you can tell that he's trying to act like someone. He's trying to get the attention. I'm pretty sure that most of the stuff he's saying is not really his opinion. He tries to gain the money out of it. He tries to jump on that train of frauditing to get publicity and to gain money out of it. I think he's playing a big show.
I agree. Just briefly, guys, we have a couple more people that want to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for having me.
No. Do not be sorry, because you're going to stay right here with us. As I said, you are a friend of the channel. So anytime I drop a link and you're on, I'm happy to have you on. I just want to add a very special guest, someone who I've been a fan of for a very long time, and that is Frauditor Comedy Show.
Welcome. You're too kind. You're too kind.
So let me just tell you guys briefly about Frauditor Comedy Show, which actually is partially where my content comes from. And next time I stream Frauditor Comedy Show, I'm going to send you the information. I'd love to have you on and hear your take. So part of the reason how I came across frauditors and their content actually has to do with the Darrell Brooks trial. Darrell Brooks trial is the trial that I was obsessed with. I would be in the office streaming it at work while I'm doing like 5 things at once, just in my headphones. And Frauditor Comedy Show reposted a video of a cartoon of Darrell Brooks being interrogated, of a smaller channel who I've reached out to as well, who did a spot-on interpretation. I know something is wrong. I know something is wrong. And that was when I first came across Frauditor Comedy Show, and your content has absolutely been a fave of mine. So,
well, thank you.
Now,
I have to tell you, that guy,
yeah,
he put out a new video. The guy that does the cartoons, it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Now, hold on one second, guys. So we're going to continue our conversation, but however, for the sake of transparency, I'm going to give him an opportunity, and if he says something that is not becoming of what we're talking about, he will be removed. Vegas VIPs, what do you want?
What's up, man? I just wanted to ask you, what videos of mine have you seen so far?
You put out a few good NFL content. In fact, I really think you really should stick with that.
Besides the NFL,
you've done maybe 5 or 6 of your audits. Why? What does this have to do with what we're talking about?
Have you seen the video? Have you seen the video of the metal pipe guy?
I have not. No, I'm not sure what you're referring to. I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, okay. You got to watch that one. That one's my.
What is it? Email to me. I'll have a look at it. If you want me to cover it, email it to me for sure.
Yeah, Vegas, I watched 2 of your videos. The first video I watched was when you set up the sting on Frauditor Troll with those 2 hookers in Vegas pretending to zap you with a taser.
That was funny.
The next video I saw of you was you saying, "Ha ha, I fooled you. It was all a lie." Ever since then, I have never watched another video of yours because you pull something like that and you lose all credibility. One BS video and you lose all credibility. And I'll never watch another one of yours because I don't know whether it's the truth or whether it's you just being a smart ass and trying to bullshit everybody.
Now, hold on. Now, you bring up some valid points, but I have a legitimate question for you, Vegas, and I want your honest take. After that video, do you consider yourself as an actual journalist? Yes or no?
Well, the thing is, everybody's saying my credibility is
I'm
shot.
asking.
Like
No,
after
no,
that,
Vegas. Vegas. Hold on. I asked you a
You
yes or
can't
no
answer a question like that.
Please, no, guys. It's okay. We're not attacking anyone. Please just give me a yes or no question, or yes or no answer. Do you consider yourself to be a journalist after that content you put out, faking that scenario? Yes or no?
I don't consider myself to be a journalist. I consider myself to be an auditor.
What's the difference? So what is it? So what is it? Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. What do you classify that as the definition of an auditor?
An auditor basically cop watches and does stress tests of First Amendment rights from recording from a public space.
Okay. And here's the thing. I have no problem with that. I support that. If time went different, we were going to do a Q&A, and I did have a couple of questions I wanted to address. One of them addresses that, but we'll save that for the next stream. So here's the thing. The video that I covered on you, Vegas, and you know what? Hold on, guys, just a second. I'm not removing you. Stay where you are. I'm just gonna put you back in the studio just for a second. I just want to ask him a couple of direct questions. Just like for 5 minutes, and then I'm bringing them back on. But in the video that I covered of you in the post office, why is it that when the agent of the firm, of the establishment, tried to figure out who you were or asked you if you needed help, why did you sit there and not say a word, knowing that was potentially was going to create alarm and be an annoyance?
I'm basically, because I'm not obligated to identify myself when I'm
Why?
just recording. When I'm just recording peacefully.
But you're in a post office. Aren't you a supporter of Poster 7? Oh, no, Frauditor Comedy Show has to go, please. Okay, Frauditor Comedy Show, you and I will do a special stream in the future. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for coming on. As I said, I'm a huge fan of yours, and we're going to connect very soon. Absolutely. But anyway, go ahead, Vegas VIP. Go ahead.
But I just wanted to say that you basically reviewed one of my like you said in the video. It's basically, it was a quick video. You basically picked one of the worst videos that I had. You should definitely check out the metal pipe guy video.
All of your videos are on the same level. I don't think that was the worst. All your videos are on the same level.
That's false. You should check out my metal pipe video. Anyways, I gotta go. We should
fake video?
Up.
Is that a fake video too, or what? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, most of my videos involve police. I actually get the police to show up, and we actually get people arrested if they commit crimes. So
I don't believe that whatsoever, but we will
talk go watch it then.
I will watch it when I feel like it, if I ever have the time. All right, guys. Sorry about that, because truth is, I don't believe a word he says. But you know what? If he can prove to me he's credible, I'll have him back on. I'll check out this pipe video he's talking about, but whatever. And I am sorry that I'm sorry that oh my goodness.
Frauditor Comedy Show.
Frauditor Comedy Watch.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry that she left, but we'll have her on the channel again in the near future.
But I wanted to talk to her.
Say again?
I said, so am I. I wanted to talk to her because I've watched her and I've never been on a panel with her, and I wanted to talk to her.
Well, we'll reschedule her on. We'll schedule it on. And we'll get everybody back on. That's no problem. This is my first stream. We'll definitely do another one probably in the next 7 to 10 days for sure. So we'll absolutely reschedule that. Yeah. Now, J Bone, you said, to me it seems as if more and more Fords are trying to get into direct conversations. They are, because they're trying to create credibility for themselves that just does not exist. You know, and unclean hands, welcome back, sir. So, yeah, so we have about 10 minutes left. I don't know if there's anything specific you guys would like to talk about. What I don't mind doing is watching a video, and I lost it, but watching a video that, and just give me 1 second, because I have it here. Watching a video that, hold on. Watching a video that our friend Frauditor Roundup did. Now, I haven't seen this video. It's passed through my, with all due respect, it's not an insult. I'm sorry, Frauditor Roundup. I've seen it. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. It's about 15 minutes. It can take us right to the end of the stream. I heard about Chile, in essence, saying that people should shoot cops. I don't.
You can't. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Just.
So I think that this might be a good video to watch. And what I'll do, so I don't take your views away, I will drop a link to this in the chat in case there's everyone else. Blackheart Knight, welcome. A legend to the channel. Blackheart Knight, you're one I would love to have on. I would love to have you on, Blackheart Knight. It would absolutely be an honor.
He's great.
He is good.
So here is the link to Frauditor Roundup's video. If you're not subscribed to Frauditor Roundup, oh my, I'm not subscribed. I'm so sorry. Your stuff pops up. I'm so sorry. You are subscribed now. If you're not subscribed to Frauditor Roundup, please subscribe. So yeah, so let's watch this video. And if it gets too vulgar and it's too, annoying, I am going to. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, J Bone, are you there? Real quick, are you still there?
Yeah, yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, you're putting some good stuff in the comment section. Can you just reiterate what you just put in the comment section?
I just didn't want to interrupt. So this is
please. You're on. You're live, sir. You can say whatever you want. Please go for it.
No, it's just fine because I read it in the comments because it's something that always runs through my mind to run an audit, to do auditing. I mean, in every company there are audits for if you run processes, clean, accounting, everything. But you need to be qualified to do that because in order to do an audit, you need to know what you're auditing and you need to have all the rules. You need to know the Constitution by heart, but also all the rules and statutes of the area that you are auditing, because they're different from each other. And this is the same, like always when they come with rules don't show. What do they say? Like something does and it's it doesn't trump the Constitution and whatever. Yeah, but we live in a society, and without rules and regulations, it would simply not work. If just the Constitution would be taken as the parameter for our living together in society, I mean, where would it stop then? You can do whatever you want. I mean, it's ridiculous.
When with them, their goal is to eradicate laws completely, aka delete laws, and it's like But that argument's very valid. You have to have certain qualifications. You're absolutely right. So that's an issue right there. Real quick, guys, welcome to the channel, Blackheart Knight, another legendary channel that I have watched for the last year and a half, and I am honored to be in your presence, sir. Welcome to the channel.
How's it going?
One of the best.
I see you've pissed off a lot of people lately that I've seen. But hell, that's the name of the game. It happens. I remember when I first started, I ended up encountering Kim Tactic, and that douchebag tried to blackmail me into quitting.
Well, that's so. If you watch the stream I did when Tat was like I'm not going to say set me up, but like intentionally brought Chris on and then going on another stream later. That's in essence what happened. I got to the point where I was being bullied by 7 or 8 different channels to like quit what I'm doing because my ethical compass is broken, which is total.
Well, you held your own. You held your own, man.
For someone that's never, done a stream, I agree. But hey, if you don't mind, Blackheart Knight, hanging out with us for just a few minutes.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Because we're
I
gonna
saw
end this.
that. I saw the stream. I was hanging around in with one of my sock accounts that I use to download frauditor content. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't watch frauditor content on my main channel. I use a sock account, so that
That's
way it
smart.
doesn't appear on my feeds whenever I'm watching the videos I want to watch.
That's actually pretty smart because I'm tired of them coming up now. Because it's like this is my only YouTube account. I need to go back to doing the same thing.
Make a separate account.
Yeah.
And download your videos from a separate account. That way you can enjoy what videos you like, and when they pop up on your account, and you can just subscribe and on the other account, so that way you can get notifications about it on that account.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, this is why we need
That's
a channel
what I do.
legend. This is why we need a channel legend. This is why we need one. This is why we need a legend in the community right here. Look, I think of the sizing of like the anti-frauditor channels, Blackheart Knight's probably like one of the top 5 if you think about it. So like, absolutely, this is an honor.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna watch
a year ago, I was not in that position.
Well, there's growth. It's called growth. That's exactly what it is.
But let's just carry on because you only got a short time.
No. I mean, I have no rush. It's just I see, I thought I didn't even think I'd make 2 hours. The fact that we're going on 3 hours, I don't want to bore people. But please, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch Frauditor Roundup's video on Chile, and I can't remember if you covered this or not, but in essence, Chile says that criminals should shoot police officers. So, I know. So we'll see how much of this we can take. I haven't seen this yet, Roundup. So, like I said, if it gets to the point where I can't take it, I will just shut it down. But let's see what's going on here.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Frauditor Roundup with Sheriff Wyatt A. Moron. Want to welcome you back to my channel. Help it continue to shrink by watching my videos, sharing my videos, commenting on my videos. Take that there notification bell, turn on all the notifications, and smash that like button. Aim right for the crotch. Today, we're taking another look at this guy. Goes by the name Chile DeCastrated. Channel name is Delete Balls. I know that ain't his real name and channel name. One of my viewers sent me this graphic, made me laugh, and I decided, well, let's go check out and see what's happening on Mr. DeCastro's channel. And of course, the first video I pull up is him cheering on a drunken suspect shooting at cops. Because, of course, that's what kind of trash Chile DeCastro is. And this case is pretty cut and dry. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. Man gets pulled over for speeding, fails 3 sobriety tests, refuses to be handcuffed, wrestles with the cops, escapes, runs to his car, pulls a gun, and shoots him. I'll leave a link to the story in the description. A damn Reese's monkey can figure out who's in the right here. But of course, Mr. DeCastro is smarter than the jury, the judge, and the state superior court that upheld everything. So let's watch this guy make an ass of himself. And let's round us up a frauditor.
I feel like the cops attempted to murder him. The whole idea of pain compliance, or that 2 men can jump another.
I'm sorry to Paula. I'm a fangirl. This is my beautiful girlfriend, guys, in my stream. Ay, Tati Konya. Carry on.
guy and then they can start punching him. That's not right. That's totally wrong. From a downward position, two guys on top of you punching you in the face, he must have thought he was getting killed. It's tough for me to not have empathy for the guy who we saw got punched, 18, 20 times in the head. The people who are the Karens and Kevins and the bootlickers of our society, they'll so easily and so simply look over what the cops did to the person to get him to run to his car, to grab a firearm, to fight back.
Oh, dear God, the stupidity here. It's not about what they did to him. It's about him ignoring lawful orders to take the cuffs. And you know who didn't see through it and think they were bootlickers and Kevins and Karens? The jury of his peers in a state superior court that upheld his sentence. You freaking idiot. Because back here in the real world, this guy got sentenced to 53 to 107 years in jail, as he should have.
And the reason why they got shot and the reason why one almost died is because of them, because of the policies, procedures, and protocols that we have allowed to be instituted across our great nation.
Can you tell me what policies, procedures, protocols you're referring to? I know you have gone on the record as saying drunk driving should not be illegal. Look it up, people. I ain't making that up. And what else? You should stop getting arrested if you want. So what the hell are you talking about?
We've got a video where he says it's okay to go past the red light. I mean, to ignore red lights.
Yeah, he wouldn't say that once a drunk driver hits someone he knows or loves.
Yeah, really.
And if he trifled, it would actually work.
I got him. Keep the taser
But the
on.
dude is an outright anarchist, so this is to be expected out of that SOB.
Keep the taser on.
Yeah. If this can, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Roundup, does this get like, how much more of this type of stuff do we see? If the Roundup maybe stepped away. All right, I mean, look, I'll play just a little bit more. Yeah.
A little bit more of this blurred, and then he takes off. So it's not too much more, but, you know, it's your show, whatever you want.
Okay, so we'll start it here, just so we can skip some of this. There we go. It's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not upset at I don't want that on my channel. I'm not. That's what I'm about. You know.
I get it. I will say though that Chile says, okay, and look, and they killed the guy, and I'm like, no, he lived. He got sentenced to jail. He didn't even know the kid survived.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Chile doesn't do any research.
Do a little bit of basic research.
Say that again.
That's good journalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly it. So yeah, he doesn't do any research. He's like, oh, they killed him. No, he clearly got sentenced, dummy.
Before you start flapping your yap, the guy didn't die, but he is going to spend the rest of his life in jail. Now, one of the officers he shot nearly died. His heart stopped on the way to the hospital. That's what we need to be concerned about.
Let's just watch this real quick since YouTube's going to demonetize the video anyway. Welcome to another video that will be demonetized because we're not allowed to show what happens to us in the street.
What the? Of course you can show it.
Happens to
You're
us. It's
about
never
to
happened
show
to
it.
me.
You just can't make money off it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Here, I'm going to show it anyway. Fudge it. Get a pair of cop cards, guys. Get a pair of cop cards. YouTube's not going to allow me to do anything. Just so you know, every time you get a video gets demonetized, you know that nobody's going to see it. And so you're just like, well, the people who are Team DLZ will come by. So they threw a knee right there. Since they're going to demonetize the video, let's break it down. Fudge it. We're at 104 right here. So let's count the punch. Okay.
My God!
Okay, so that guy's about 250, maybe a little more. He's about 6'6" and about 260. So there's one knee to the back while he's being tased, 1 or 2 tasers.
He's not 6'2".
There's another knee and there's a punch. So there's 2 knees and a punch so far. There's a third punch, 4th punch, 5th punch, 6th punch, 7th punch in the face with another guy on top of you as you're being tased.
I'm sorry. I don't want to watch that. I'm sorry. It's not you, Roundup. I don't. I know he's probably going to say something worse than that. I don't want to watch that. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's something that needs to be covered. That's just not something that I would cover on my channel. I'm sorry.
I just think it's important to kind of get his.
I will,
views
you know,
out there.
and I will. The next stream will show more of your content. I'm just making fun of a frauditor, but not like someone, you know, that's gonna show that and then say that someone should shoot police off. That's despicable. Absolutely despicable.
Yeah.
Actually,
No
like
worries.
his live stream is actually just an advertising show for his cards and trifolds that are just
Yeah,
useless.
really.
I clicked on it once because I don't click on any of their videos. I always go through you guys when you react to it, when you show it. I never watch it on their channel. But I once saw that he was live, and I just looked at it. I just wanted to see it. This guy who stands in an airport with his headphones, so it looks like he's 20 years old and not 48, and screams at his phone. And I'm like, what is this dude doing live? And then it was just advertising. And I asked the question in the live chat, like, hey, did this trifold actually ever work? And I was immediately blocked. It was funny.
Hey, Will, talking of Chile,
I said
can
hello in his live chat one time, and he
You
just
got blocked.
me.
Hello.
Okay, you won.
Yeah.
Talking
right, so
of Chile, can I just jump over to Indiana, Chile?
Yeah.
Dumbwaiter?
Oh,
well, hold on.
Yeah.
You're rushing me. Give me a second. Hold on, because we're gonna end the stream with this. For watch, you know what this is?
Just before you play that through, check your email.
I saw that's coming next.
Okay, not a problem. I think I've upset him.
Just a couple of quick things. Electric Glide, you want a wrench, you have to email me. I don't just give random wrenches out. I mean, I just need to know what you're about and what you're willing to do. Just send me an email. You don't have to buy a membership. That's perfectly fine. So just email me, please. It's in my subscription. Yeah, it's too. I mean, that's just not the type of stuff that's not what I'm about. It's not a problem for other people to cover it. I don't want that on my channel. That's all that is. There's nothing wrong with us covering it. So real quick for watch. We will get to what you sent to me. But let's just go through this. And since Frauditor Watson, this is your perfect content, would you be so kind as to read the letter for me?
Okay, so for those of you who might not know, Dumbwaiter sent JJ.
How could they not know? Not to cut you off, but how could they not know?
And Frauditor Watch and Frauditor Wrangler a cease and desist. I've pulled that apart in my video. I decided I was going to send one back to Dumbwaiter and Tiffany. So at the top of the letter, and as I said in the video, as I say in my video, I've actually gone and looked at a number of law firms, both in Indiana, Kentucky, and Texas. And they all say the same thing. Name and address at the top of the letter of the people that you're sending it to, name and address of the person that it is coming from, and then you put a date in there. And you need the date because that comes into play later on.
Exactly. Go on.
Subject.
Wait a minute.
Well,
you dated it tomorrow. Oh, because it's. I understand.
Yeah. So, because when I did the video, I emailed it in the video that I was doing, but I had to delay the email going out to the video coming out. So that's why this was dated for today when it was actually all the hard work was done last night.
Right. I understand.
So the subject is a cease and desist letter, and I explain the difference between a cease and desist letter as opposed to a cease and desist order, which comes from the courts, and I explain the difference in the video.
Correct.
My first two opening paragraphs is just how I'm going to address the people. So Christopher Ryder you can see the address, Tiffany Napier of the address, hereafter known as the recipients, because they're the people that are receiving the letter. Mr. Jackson Kennedy of the address is known as the addressee. Then I go on and explain that both Christopher and Tiffany have their own YouTube channels, and I list those respectively so that you know that those channels belong to those people. Paragraph 4 explains what is actually happening, that it's come to our attention that the recipients engage in an activity that is commonly referred to as a First Amendment order. The object of this activity is to stress test the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. They do this, and you can see how they do this by interaction with government employees and or officials, law enforcement officers, and general members of the public. Just scroll back up a little bit, Will.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Because this is a multi-page document, we have the name of the document on the left-hand side, who it's to, and the page number of page numbers, so that in the event that it gets separated, you can identify what it belongs to. And that's one of the things that most of the legal firms were saying to do as well. Not necessary to do it, but they said just to keep it so that it was easy to identify. I think.
Just super quick, not to cut you off, I will say this: for someone who types maybe 15 to 20 letters a week, this is spot on.
Thank you.
I mean, this is literally part of my job on a regular basis. And for someone who is not in the legal profession as I am, this is spot on.
All right, let's go down to the next section. I'm having trouble reading this from here. Will, maybe you can take over for me if you can see it clearer on your screen.
Yeah. So just paragraph 5.
Yeah, carry on for me, because my screen's not that crash hot, so it's a little bit hard to read.
Sure. So I'll just read it word for word. So the videos that are uploaded to the recipients' pages respectively show the recipients consistently harassing, belittling, and berating these people in the states of Indiana and the Commonwealth of Kentucky. The videos also show that the recipients have little or no regard to video and audio recording from limited and non-public forums when instructed to stop, often declaring that it's my right to. At times, the recipients have recorded violent altercation with law enforcement and other government employees, often instigated and recorded by recipients. Now, if you show this paragraph to anyone that watches the frauditor's content, their response would be, which one? Because this is all the frauditors do. This is what their intent is, to harass, belittle, and berate people working in the public sector, declaring that it's their right. Absolutely despicable. Paragraph 6, it specifies the specificity of the two YouTube channels. Mr. Ryder's channel beginning posting content of February of 22, and Ms. Napper's channel from March of 22, so around the same period of time. And the paragraph 7 refers to the same content, only done in during live streams, which means that it is currently being viewed as it is happening. Now, this is the good part. This cease and desist letter. Shout out to Frauditor Watch for knowing that desist does not have 2 eyes. This cease and desist letter are to inform the recipients that they are to cease. There he goes. He spells it correct again. All such action within 10 business days from the date of this letter. So that's where the date comes into context there. That's why
I can't take credit for the word. I've got to give credit to the word because of Microsoft Word spell checker, because it told me how to spell the word.
You try it. Oh, that's great. That's great. Blackheart Knight and our other friend, if you want to chime in at any time, please do. But this is great.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
How he wrote it up, as far as for public safety, yeah, it's quite obvious that he's definitely not a law scholar. Page numbers, you have to have page numbers on a lot of documents, and if he didn't include that thing, well, there's a lot of other errors I'm sure he had on his cease and desist letters or whatever the hell he misspelled it as.
Well, Blackheart, if I can chime my own bells here, do me a favor, go watch my video. It's
We'll
called
put that next
Jackass
stream.
Cease and
Remind
Desist.
me, next stream we'll put that up for sure.
I think there's a typo in section 11. The recipient should be made aware, I guess it means.
Yes, someone picked that up for me. 5 people have actually seen this before I posted it, and I posted it, and someone's gone, that should be aware, not aware. And then I actually got a bounce back from Dumbwaiter's email. So I went and resent it. After I resent it, I've gone, oh, damn, I had the perfect opportunity to change that typo.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't. But whether they're smart enough to pick up on it, who knows? Intelligent people pick up on typos, but not dumb people.
Very good.
I just wish more of the people that they actually record in public will be aware of the YouTube terms, so that they all would just complain to YouTube that their image is taken. What happened to Against the Press, I guess, last week or so?
Yeah, with the recent thing, yeah.
Yeah, one of his videos got down because of a privacy complaint. More people should do that.
No, agreed. Hold on one.
I didn't get a cease and desist letter.
Do you mind? Just finishing the reading of that, please? Can you see it? Because I need to do something real quick.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to cheat here because I'll pull up my. Give me a minute, guys.
Yeah.
Just let me. Come on, little computer, wake up. So yeah, I've given him 10 days from the date of the letter, which we've discussed. My team's. Thank you, computer, for waking up right when I didn't want you to. All right, so paragraph 9 is, my team is currently going through all videos of the recipients' respective YouTube channels and cataloguing all occurrences in each video. If the recipients fail to take notice of this cease and desist letter, then alternative forms of action will be investigated up to, but not limited to, litigation. In their cease and desist letter, they say you will comply. You can't comply with a request because a request is just a polite way of asking someone to stop.
Exactly.
Whereas I'm saying, well, take notice, don't take notice, but we will look at other actions in the future, which, of course, I'm not going to worry about that. I can't afford to do that. Hello, Will. I need your help. 10, if this proceeds to litigation, recipients will be advised that their videos will be presented as evidence against substantiated claims that have been made. As these videos are in public domain, the requirement for a warrant or a subpoena will not be required. So I can just pull them all into court and go, here you go, Your Honor. Look at all these nice little videos that show what these people are like.
Yeah, exactly.
Paragraph 11, the recipients should be made aware that we are downloading and keeping copies of all videos on our own computer servers. If the videos are removed by recipients or by a third unnamed party, either acting on or behalf of the recipients, YouTube or YouTube partners. So if they decided to panic and pull their channel down, according to this, I've got copies of their videos. We go down to 12.
That's why that word aware means a lot. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. 12. If litigation's commenced, the recipients or the recipient's lawyer will be given copies of all findings from our team in the discovery stage of litigation. And then 13 is just summarizing everything into one condensed paragraph. The recipients must stop their harassing, belittling, berating, and assaulting of all citizens of Indiana and the Commonwealth of Kentucky. The recipients are also instructed that they are to cease and desist from any form of video or audio recordings in areas that are classified as limited and non-public forums. This includes, but not limited to, police stations, government buildings, either county, state, or federal. Video and or audio recording are permitted in traditional public forums, providing they have received prior written permission from the organisers and with signed permission waivers from all persons in accordance with YouTube terms of service for monetized channels within 10 days of the date of this letter. Then the letter is signed, respectively, Jackson Kennedy. And
spot on. Yeah. No, that's great. I mean, I wonder if he actually sees that, you know?
Oh, he's seen it.
Jackson Kennedy. I love it.
Do you know who Jackson Kennedy is?
I do not.
American history.
Ah. I promise you, if I didn't pick up on that, I promise you they won't pick up on it either.
I've done it once before, and I thought, well, not with that name, but with something else with American history with one of my videos. I thought, you know what? Let's see if he can pick up on, see how smart he is. Let's see if he picks up on this. And I picked two names from American history and made them into one.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Now, you've got some emails from me.
I'll show you the one email, and then we're going to wrap this up because I did not think I was capable of doing a 3-hour stream, and I have a meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So therefore, we are going to wrap this up. Now this is legit. This is real.
Yes, this is real. I couldn't copy your email address into doing a reply from
I
him.
understand. I know. I get it. All right, guys. Here is our freedom fighter. Huh?
I was going to ask him, which Jackson did you take the name from? Andrew Jackson or Stonewall Jackson?
The first one number 7.
Number 7. Okay.
The 7th president of the United States of America.
Okay. Andrew Jackson, then.
Oh my goodness. All right. So briefly, here we go. Here is the email from our dearest freedom fighter, Chrissy Boy. And I quote, "Fraud tour watch. Wishing of you, little dwarf. You are want a government portion from me country. You a little be internet troll. Please present this way." Got me choking. Please present this weather to a judge so I can point out your little impersonation of a government employee. Employee. On that note, guys, I think this is a great place to end it because there's no getting better than that. So, guys,
I could not have done better than what you just did, Ben.
that is, you need to forward that to Wrangler. Wrangler will put that on his.
Oh yeah, I will be shortly. Once we leave here, I'm going to jump over and see if hopefully he's still going. I think he is.
He goes about 3 hours a pop. I mean, I think he sent me this. He sends me the link to all his streams. I could easily hop on and be like, "Yo, let me share the screen." Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
but you know what?
He's still going. So once I leave here, I'm jumping over there. So
That's
he knew
fine,
He actually knew that I was going to come up on your channel today. So.
Oh, it was so nice of him. Absolutely. So thank you guys. I think this is a good place to stop. First off, I want to thank everyone that's joined us tonight. Frauditor Watch, you have been absolutely amazing. I'm happy to have you on again. Thank you so much. Frauditor Roundup, a privilege as always. J-Bone, thank you for coming on late. Next time, absolutely, you're more than welcome to join the channel. Just send me an email. Blackheart Knight, as I said, I'd love to have you on another stream. I'll definitely send you an email, or you can send me an email. We correspond and do another stream together for sure. But thank you guys so much.
All right.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure and an honor. Thank you very, very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you for letting me on.
Thank you, Will. I've enjoyed myself. Thank you very much. And anytime you want me to come up, just drop me an email. You know where I am. And
Yes,
if work permits, I'll come up.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And Frauditor Roundup, thank you again. Wow, guys. I mean, we're just exactly at the 3-hour mark. Who would have thought a small channel like mine starting off would get to this point where I have a 3-hour stream with a riveting audience all being supportive. And guys, this is only done because of you. So thank you guys again so much for your support. One more thing before you guys log off. And I mentioned this earlier and I will mention it again because, again, let's be honest, this is how channels grow and this is how audiences are grown together. So, as I said before, to all of you, let me just share this real quick. Please join and become a channel member. As I said before, the video is playing. Don't play the video. As I said before, guys, what would help me so much is if all of you would join my channel and become a channel member. As you see, there are 3 separate options. The more you're willing to pay, the more perks that'll be willing. But again, those of you that are just happy to support, I'm more than happy with that. So please, guys, continue with the support of my channel. Without it, there is no me, there is no Will, there is no air of transparency. And if anything, it is because of all of you why we are here, and it's because of all of you why we can debunk these frauditors once and for all. Thank you guys so much. I don't know when I'll stream again. I honestly don't, but I will definitely reach out to some other creators to get them on board, and we will definitely stream again in the very near future. But until then, we'll see you guys next time.